Fucking with the long snapper.
What's your take on that? I didn't win any of them. The best thing that happened was and he fucking nailed the fucking game. It was barely in. He kicked it as straight as you could kick a football. Well, we had people in this space earlier saying there should be a suspension for what's his name because he put a chokehold while he not be a suspension on that. No. I didn't play dirt. No, I'm saying on the sidelines when what's the same thing. I'm just being honest. How could you time that happens on the same team? Sometimes you have to fucking choke slam somebody. No, I agree. We had two big back penalties with the leg, and fans were still complaining why we got a penalty. But I'm saying, Debo put his hand on the long snapper's throat. Yeah, what snapper says?
I think it deserves maybe a fine. Like a little fine. This should be a fine between Debo and the Niners.
Ever play fucking football? Sometimes you put your fucking hand on somebody's throat. That just happens. Yeah.
But I don't understand though is why he went after the long snapper.
I could see if it was live game, but the difference is it was actually on the side. I'm not Lawrence, man. They're fucking slapping each other on the field or nothing.
I think it should just be.
At the end of that game, San Francisco won by 2. That's all that happened. You celebrate that shit. You're like, hey, fuck yeah. This guy chose out the long snapper, and guess what? We won on a fucking field goal. So you know what? Maybe he had the pulse of the team. Nah, well, Debo tried to talk the fucking football back into that fucking kicker. He missed 3 straight. Yeah? Debo went to the sideline fucking saying, hey, bitch.
Maybe we didn't. Maybe we needed Debo for coup. Maybe that's what we needed.
I'm out here for you to ruin my day. You know? Like that. Yeah? He's protected. Like, nothing's ever gonna happen to Debo. He's like, he's too valuable.
Oh, Debo is so useful.
Debo runs through fucking steel ball.
Debo can play running back. He can play receiver. He can.
I mean, Debo sacrifices his body to get to where he is. Yeah. That guy's phenomenal. He hit the long snapper in the throat, and San Francisco won on the field goal. You telling me that didn't wake his ass up? 100%? I mean, I was asking a serious question. Like, the serious question. Yeah, you telling me that's a bad thing? And he's sometimes the man has the mental breakdown. Could never see. Give this bill doesn't have any. It was funny little Peppers. It was funny little Peppers ran after him and started yapping. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here, long snapper? People sounded like, fuck off, man. Like, just take it. Yeah, but you know what the long snapper did? He delivered a fucking great ball for him to win the game. I just wanted to know from a San Fran fan what they thought about. That's it. I'm not San Fran. Talking like those aren't real.
Yeah, he had one bad game. One bad game. It happens.
I mean, he busted his hamstring, and he came out there and kicked 3-4 weeks later. I mean, what are we talking? Yeah, 49. I know what he
Moody is a phenomenal kicker.
Moody was a phenomenal kicker. I remember him at he got his ball. He messed up. He didn't shut up. He messed up and he kicked the game. I'm happy. Our team's garbage, so my team is
My team.
incinerator right now and fucking burned alive.
My team just lost to a 2-7 team, so.
My team is the only good team in the NFL. My team's a high school team right now. I know. My team is a little bit team right now. There you go. 97%. Oh, yeah. Hey, 97%. I want to see your Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
Oh, God.
No, I'm a Chiefs fan because when I was 9 years old, I chose a starter.
Okay, okay. That's fine then. That's like Laker fans telling me they've been a Laker fan before LeBron. That's fine.
Oh no, I was a Montana fan, and when it went to the Chiefs, I was just ecstatic. I got an Elvis Garback jersey. What are we talking about? I'm an Elvis fan. I'm an Elvis fan, and Elvis is my homie. I loved his music. I listened to it all the time.
He said Elvis is my homie.
Garback, I thought that was the savior. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. When they went to Patrick Mahomes over Alex Smith, I was so pissed. Like, what the fuck are we doing? We just fucking went to the AFC Championship game. You're getting rid of this guy? You're getting rid of Alex Smith?
I remember people were pissed when the Chiefs drafted Mahomes.
Well, the thing is, I tried to draft Alex Smith. I should have tried to draft Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, hey,
But here's the thing.
40 fucking years, so
Isn't it funny how
I've been here with Free Holmes. I've
is
been here with Derek Thomas. I've been here on all this shit.
isn't it funny though how the quarterbacks that sit behind the starter actually come in and do really well afterwards? Like for example, Mahomes under Alex Smith. I think he's the second greatest quarterback of all time. I think Mahomes is number 3. Mahomes is not top 5. Austin, what?
Mahomes will be there, I think.
Mahomes is already top 3. Well, not right now. Mahomes could retire today and be in the Hall of Fame. Alright, let me tell you this. Mahomes...
Brady is not even a top 5 quarterback now. He's a top 5 football player, but he ain't a top 5 quarterback. So there's a bunch of quarterbacks.
My top 3 is Brady, Montana, Mahomes.
Oh, there's a ton of quarterbacks I'd rather have over Brady. Now,
What? Oh no, I can't. Listen, I was never the biggest Brady fan either. I can't listen to this.
He's the second.
7 rings. 7 rings.
He's the second best football player ever, but he's not a top 5 quarterback.
How does that make sense? How does that make sense? Tom Brady is not a top 5 quarterback. I've heard some crazy ones, but
Okay, so you're telling me you would take Brady over Marino?
yes.
You would take Brady
Yes.
You gonna take Brady over Patrick Mahomes?
Man, that we could debate that. Now we could debate the Mahomes.
Over Lamar Jackson? You gonna take Brady?
Yes.
All this shit?
Brady's a winner. That's all that matters.
No, second best football player ever.
Now explain that to me. Explain that to me though.
Lamar Jackson is garbage, bro.
Okay, shut up, Austin.
But he's a better quarterback than Tom Brady because he does.
He's not.
He's more athletic, can throw the ball, and can do way better things than Brady ever thought about doing. Now, Brady is the second best quarterback. That's what I'm saying. Brady is the second best football player.
I want you to elaborate. I want you to elaborate. So you say the second best football player of all time. Why does that not make him the greatest quarterback of all time?
Because if you...
Because I could see you arguing, oh, Jerry Rice is the best player of all time, or...
Here's the thing. If you want me to explain it, here's the thing. If you're looking for a quarterback, Brady can throw a 60-yard pass. He just can't do it.
But that was never his... That was never his game, though. Brady just played his game and it worked.
He's not athletic. If it's third and four, Brady ain't gonna scramble for that.
Listen. I am a Falcons fan. I watched Brady come back from down 28-3 in the biggest stage. Oh God, who? Not gonna lie, I need to see Lamar Jackson get a ring before I would say Lamar's better than Brett Favre.
You telling me you got the pick of everybody. You gonna take Tom Brady as your number one pick?
Yes! Tom Brady has 7 rings! Now you could argue, Tom Brady should have 5 rings. Okay. You could argue Tom Brady should have 5 rings. We should have beat him in Super Bowl 51, and the Seahawks should have beat him in 49. But even taking away that, he has 5 Super Bowls. If you take away those 2.
I think it's the second big ring, man. The rings don't make the man. I'm just saying, it's fucking thick. When it comes to quarterback intangible shit, you telling me that Brady's gonna have all this stuff?
No, but Brady plays his game, and it works.
No, and I love him, and that's why I have him as my second best football player. He's not a top 5 quarterback, but second best football player ever. Yeah. Oh, Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice. Barry Sanders. We can argue that. Barry Sanders.
Barry Sanders is the best running back.
Oh, yes. Barry Sanders is the best running back of all time. Barry Sanders never won nothing because he never had anybody around him.
You could have put anybody in that backfield with Dallas, and that would have been great.
Yeah, Dallas had a hell of an offensive line in the 90s. Barry Sanders single-handedly carried. Barry Sanders single-handedly carried the Lions to the playoffs that one year. Who's not Tom?
You gonna take Emmitt Smith over the Damian Tomlinson?
I would. Well, here's what I want to know. Here's the thing though. People forget.
No, I'm taking LT.
People forget.
I'm taking Jim Brown. I'm taking Jim Brown. Taking Jamal.
People forget how good LT was. But I'm just saying. Let's not sit here and disrespect LT. Would I still take Emmett Smith? Yes. Listen, I would still take Emmett Smith. But
Why would you take him to Smith?
okay.
All this dude ever did was just run in the straight line. And that's all he ever did.
The Cowboys did have a hell of an O-line in the 90s. But
He got 6 yards per play before contact. Before contact, not after contact. He averaged almost 6 yards before contact.
I'll give you this.
Running back could have been great behind that line.
LT had the best. I'll give you this one. LT had the best season ever by a running back ever.
We had the best like 3 seasons. But that's what I'm saying. We had something like Emmitt Smith is smart. He's not a good running back. Horrible running back. Anybody could have ran behind that line. That's an absolute stupid ass statement.
I mean, Austin, that I will say this, that O-line in the 90s for the Cowboys was phenomenal.
You telling me that name somebody right now in the NFL or ever that's existed as a running back that wouldn't have great numbers if they didn't get touched for 6 yards. 6 yards, 5.8 yards before contact is why Emmitt Smith averaged 5.8 yards before contact. Okay? You telling me that was great running back? No, that was great offensive line play. That was great play action. That was great. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just telling you. Look at the stats. Just look at the stats. You want real? After contact is even great. Barry Sanders had the best after contact.
And I'll tell you this. Barry Sanders. Barry's. Okay. Barry Sanders is the best running back I've ever seen touch a football. That man could break 15 tackles in one play. It's insane, guys.
Exactly. I'll take Priest Holmes over it. I'll take Chris Johnson over it.
CJ was a beast back in the day, but
You know what? Your Evan Smith take is not as dumb as your Brady.
Before I had status and before I had a pager, you could find the abstract. Listen in the hip hop, my pops used to say, I said, well, daddy, don't you know that things go in cycles?
that doesn't fucking make sense. Okay. Hey, I'm gonna ask you this. Do you think the quarterback is the Do you think the quarterback is the most important position on the football field? So why wouldn't, if you're saying Brady's the second greatest football player of all time, that would mean you're obviously not valuing the quarterback position if you don't think he's...
What I'm saying is you're going to take a quarterback, you're going to take a weak arm, slow quarterback over
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. Brady, for most of his career, I think, in my opinion, didn't have the greatest receivers. Brady won with Edelman. Yes, he had Randy Moss, but other than that,
Brady took advantages of advantages that weren't even there. That's why he's the second best football player ever. But now you take away all top 5 QB ever. You telling me Dan Marino was slinging the fucking ball?
oh, Dan Marino was awesome. He's one of the greatest players to never win a Super Bowl. But
That's what I'm saying. You gonna take Brady over Marino?
yeah, I would.
Set the tone for quarterbacks. He's the one that set all the fucking records.
Moreno is top 7 all time. I would take Moreno over a shit ton of guys, but I'm not taking over. Oh, I'm not taking him over Brady. I'll take him over a shit ton of QBs, but not Brady.
So you taking Montana?
I'll take Montana over Moreno.
The top 4, I would take Brady over. I guess when Patrick Mahomes passes up Brady, we're gonna have a different.
Oh, I think Patrick Mahomes is gonna pass up Brady, in my opinion. That's why when you asked, would you rather have Patrick Mahomes or Tom Brady? That's why I said, now we can debate that. I would rather have Mahomes. I would. What makes Ray Lewis was a beast, but what makes him the greatest football player of all time? I still think if Mahomes wins a ring this year, he still needs to win 2 or 3 more. Yes, right. Dude, Montana was the original GOAT, but yes. But if you're asking me, would I take Moreno over Aikman, I would say Moreno. That's. I'd take Moreno over Favre. I would take Moreno. A lot of players do that because they looked up to those guys. Like LeBron says Jordan's the greatest player of all time. No, Jordan is the greatest, but what I'm saying is some people say LeBron's the greatest. Tom fucking Brady. Ben Roethlisberger got fucked by Brady in the playoffs a lot. Ben Roethlisberger couldn't even get to the Super Bowl with Antonio Brown, and I mean, I'm taking Brady over Roethlisberger. Why is that an argument? You can't just do that. You can't just erase rings. What? Thank you, Austin. If you literally said, let's get rid of rings. You can't just do that.
Ray Lewis isn't even the best one at his position. I know. I was about to say more Steelers. If you said I love Lawrence Taylor, but that was a different type of football.
I don't know who my greatest player of all time is. Listen, I almost want to say this for the greatest player of all time. I almost want to say Brady for the greatest player of all time. Because Brady has the most rings out of any single player in NFL history. Rings matter. Bill Russell played against plumbers. No, top 7, top 8, but still, Bill Russell, you got to think of the time he played in. Tom Brady, some of the defenders he had to face in his career. Whew. I could see it.
Whose arm are you gonna take?
Shit, I would take Josh Allen's arm. If we're building the ultimate quarterback.
Whose feet are you gonna take?
Either Lamar or Michael Vick. But who's the winner? Who has the winning mentality?
Nobody mentioned
Tom Brady is not the fastest. He's not the strongest. He's not. I've argued before Jerry Rice would be even better in today's game due to the penalties and the. Jerry Rice would get pass interfered every single play.
These old school guys that used to get lit up before they protected a quarterback and had to get rid of the ball sooner. Yeah, but Brady didn't want they scored because they wouldn't
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. I am a Falcons fan. I had to go through Brady slicing and dicing our defense in the second half of the Super Bowl. No other player has been able to do something like that.
No, that was bad coaching in Atlanta. If they would have ran the ball every fucking possession from halftime, there's no way they could have lost that game.
Oh, I agree. We fucked it. Kyle Shanahan's a fucking idiot, but
all they had to do was run the ball, and the clock would have ran out, and there would have been
or just score a touchdown or a field goal.
option. There would have been no option that New England would have won that Super Bowl.
Still, it happened though. Is my point.
In Seattle, like, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, take away those 2 Super Bowls. He still has 5 rings.
But I'm gonna tell you this: 3 of those rings were not because of him. It's just, it just is what it is, and that's fine. But what I will say is you take somebody like Patrick Mahomes, every fucking ring they got is pretty much because of him.
Here's an argument I'll give you.
You get what I'm saying? That's what I mean. And you telling me that you would rather have Brady over Patrick Mahomes?
No, 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 no. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying in this current moment, and no, 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 I'd rather have Mahomes over Brady. But in this current moment, Brady is the best quarterback of all time until Mahomes wins two more. Will be the greatest quarterback of all time. It's still Brady.
You cannot sit up here and tell me in this space that you can take that title away from Brady. He is the best quarterback to ever play the game.
As of November 12th, 2024, he is the best quarterback of all time.
Quarterback to ever play the game. You're just on significant amount of time. No, I'm just telling you, Peyton Manning dissected defenses way better.
Oh, we're not denying Peyton Manning's talent.
Someone is questioning Peyton Manning's talent, but he's not better than Brady. He's not. If there's something you can do to sit up here and say.
Most of the times Brady bested Manning. There was a couple times where Manning bested Brady, but
That's what I'm saying. So you telling me, if you starting a franchise right now, you gonna take Tom Brady over Josh Allen, Peyton Manning, Patrick Mahomes?
Tom Brady in his prime? Tom Brady in his prime? Yes, I'm taking Brady.
I am taking Brady in his prime over any quarterback in the NFL. Even Aaron Rodgers. Like,
Yes. Brady was better than Rodgers when Rodgers was in his prime. What are we...
That's what I'm saying. Now, you want to tell me that Rodgers football player? Now listen, you telling me you want a football player? Football player? You want a football player? Then yeah, if he ain't taking rain.
Now I want you to imagine something. Imagine Brady had more weapons than just Randy Moss in his career. Exactly. Now imagine Tom Brady if he had more than just Edelman, Amendola, Wes Welker. Dude, that guy does not know football at all. How are you gonna say? And let's not act like the quarterback isn't the most position or important position on the football field. What?
I just don't understand how they play. I just don't understand how they know what they're doing. I just don't understand how you can say he's the second best football player of all time and not say he's
That sounded so dumb.
That's the stupidest thing I have ever heard in my 19 years of existence.
Oh my god, that's the stupidest football take I've ever heard. I've heard some worse takes, but that's the stupidest football take I've ever heard.
You're lucky there wasn't some people who would have been here in this space. Like, he would have gotten one.
Oh, if there were like Patriots fans in here,
Vino, he's a Patriots fan.
dude, all I have to tell you is I watched him come back on my team in the Super Bowl. That was a nightmare.
He's come back on a lot of teams. He's crushed a lot of teams. He's crushed a lot of teams.
I just can't fathom that somebody thinks that Brady is not even top 5. And to me, he's the greatest player of all time, only because of the amount of rings he has.
He's the greatest player of all time, not only because of his rings, but he was the greatest of his time. Like, nobody can take that title away from him until he's beaten. I do believe that.
And listen, he has that over Mahomes. He has beaten Mahomes in a Super Bowl. No, I will say your offensive line was basically all hurt. Alright,
Yeah, I mean, but you still lost to the coach. That also, I mean, yeah, I'd rather lose to him than anybody else.
exactly. So you're a Chiefs fan saying that. You know,
Well, I know both.
no, what I'm saying is you're a Chiefs. That says a lot of things. You're a Chiefs fan saying you'd rather lose to Brady than anybody else, and your quarterback's Mahomes. So that should tell you something.
I do not want to lose to Brock Purdy in the Super Bowl. That would be embarrassing.
Like a sound you hear that lingers in your ear, but you can't forget from sundown to sunset.
But he does have Christian McCaffrey.
It's all in the air, you hear it everywhere. No matter what you do, it's gonna forever hold on.
You know who I think is the most underrated quarterback of all time? And listen, I fucking hate the Saints, but Drew Brees. Drew Brees is the most underrated quarterback of all time.
You know who's one of the most underrated quarterbacks of all time who doesn't get talked about enough? I know he doesn't have the ring, but his accolades speak for itself. But that's good, bro.
The problem with Matt Stafford is the majority of his career he played on the Lions. That is the problem. That is why he doesn't get talked about.
You wanna pat your feet and you got to move, 'cause it's really such a groove.
And you're right, Austin. It seems like everybody always counts a Stafford-led team out.
But that's why that trade was so big, because
It was a win-win.
teams that didn't need to happen. Stafford needed to get out of Detroit. Now look at him. It just had to happen. And Jared Goff, yeah.
It's the most fair trade in NFL history, literally.
It's one of the best trades ever. It was the best trade. 100%.
One got a Super Bowl, and one's gonna get a future possible Super Bowl out of it.
It was an equal trade. It was one of the most equal trades you could ever get. Just swap the quarterbacks, let's go. And it's worked out for both franchises.
I always thought Jared Goff has always had it. I mean, you look at a couple years with the Rams, he was really fucking good.
He's had it, but you know, Smith's a good team player.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
The system was working for him in Detroit. That's why these systems aren't the same with every team. Doesn't matter what hockey, football, doesn't matter. These systems are built, and if it doesn't work for you, move on. There's nothing wrong with moving on.
Messing me up my whole head, teasing me just like Tita did Martin. Now look at what you starting. Schoolboy crushing it ain't on the whole world see it, but you can't. My peoples they complain, sitting raving.
Depends on what Jared Goff does.
Got me like the doors as a pause and pin. Speaking of which, got a leash and a wish just to rock you, miss. Make a militant.
I think it all depends on if Jared Goff gets him a Super Bowl too.
Not dealing with nobody, now that's what you told me. I said, hey, yo, it's cool, we can just be friendly. Cause yo, picture me messing it up. Her mind not corrupt with the ill.
Oh, Stafford's awesome, but it's just
Go slow. Got me like a friend, what confuses me though. It's kisses when we breathe, tell me what's the deal, yo. Now you caught my heart for the evening. You confuse things. Should I just sit out or come hard? Help me find my way. Now you caught my heart for the evening. Kiss my cheek, move, then you confuse
Tim Couch.
Now why you wanna go and do that, love, huh? Making things for me towards you hard.
The bro, if Art Modell didn't happen.
But next man with the plan.
And all they need
Maybe.
is a quarterback to put the team together.
It's the Browns' way to play themselves out of a top 5.
I don't think so. With the schedule remaining that we have, I mean, we got Patty Mahomes floating around. In the back half of our schedule, there's no way we don't finish with top 5. If we don't finish with the top 5 pick, I'd be surprised.
What's this man's name? Cedric Willis. He's
I don't see him leaving.
well, I heard Browns fans didn't like him.
Well, that's just fan bases. You have your people that say, "Oh, this guy sucks."
I don't like him personally, but I just don't think he's gonna leave. He's lazy. That's the problem.
Oh yeah.
Lazy kind.
He's lazy, and when somebody beats him, he'll give up on the play.
Okay, I don't like guys like that. So.
The only time he wasn't lazy was when he had. The only
Oh.
time he was when he had Bill Cowher.
That guy in college was really fucking good at pass blocking.
He was. I don't know what the hell happened to him in the NFL. He had Bill Callahan and it didn't work out.
Sometimes talent gets wasted because of laziness.
Ah, shit, James Wiseman for the Warriors.
I remember he was hyped up. Oh my god.
I even told Brandon that night, I'm like, dude, you got a stud center to make.
Guys I like, Nate Kilo, obviously, I like, our guy, also Hawaiian. His name is Dominic Louis.
Yeah, he came from Kansas.
That's he's a beast. Lights fucking out, dude. Lights out.
First team all pro. First team all pro.
I scouted linemen for 5 years. Took over. And then I picked what were their names? I'll start at the beginning. Quentin Nelson, Nick Bosa. I could pass up on him. And then the next year it was Jeff Jr. and Damian Lewis, who's on the Panthers now. Another great lineman. And after that it was Nate Kilo. Then Zion Johnson. But this guy,
I'm still baffled by that conversation earlier. Dude, I even texted Zach. I was like, "What the hell am I listening to?" With a take like that, we just needed fucking Stephen A. Smith in here or some shit.
I'm not trying to give you
No, it's not you. It was that guy that said
No, it's not you. It's the guy that kept saying, "Oh, Brady's a..."
I thought it was what I just said.
Mm-mm. I was referring to the Brady thing.
Yeah, well,
I get everybody has their opinion, but... Man, what the hell? I still think it's weird if you don't have him number 1, but if you don't even have it in top 5...
to put Lamar Jackson over top.
Dude, okay.
Lamar
Tom Brady himself said, I'm not the fastest, I'm not the strongest, I'm not the, all of this that most quarterbacks in the league are, but he says, I worked harder than any other quarterback in the league.
They pull apart.
Yeah. Brady outworked his opponent.
He was a 6th-round pick. He was a backup at Michigan. He comes in and he's the greatest quarterback of all time. Hell, if Drew Bledsoe never got hurt, can you imagine?
Brock Purdy's kind of on the same. Right?
Brock Purdy should have never been the last pick of the draft, though. He was so much... What? That was... I can't believe he fell that far. I think he led him to the Big 12 championship. Brock Purdy does what he needs to do. Yeah, I will say, it is the worst time in history to be a professional player. Because you have people on the internet slandering you for every little mistake you make.
I wouldn't care. I would just fucking say, oh, yeah, I wouldn't give a shit.
Back in the days when I was a teenager, before I had status and
I get that, but it was, what I'm saying is it had, before the, Twitter and, it had to have been way more easier to be an athlete because you didn't have anybody saying, the most you'd hear is something in the newspaper about you, or, oh, some fan yelled at you while you were leaving the stadium.
These athletes have more pressure on them now than they did 10 years ago.
Even 10 years ago, yeah. But I'm talking like 20, 30 years ago. And we're in a weird time where running backs are so low in the market that they're getting underpaid. Yeah, I don't think it changes because running backs have always, in today's game, are so injury prone. And And here's another reason why teams don't go all out for running backs. Another reason teams don't go all out for running backs is because a running back's career span is usually 10 to 12 years at the best.
Unless you got a great one.
That's even that's 10 to 12 years.
Like Derrick Henry's been one of the rare ones that. What's up, Squaw? What's up, Lucas? Nothing much, just witnessed the dumbest person.
Oh, you don't even want to know.
Damn, I missed it.
Yes, there was somebody in here that said Brady is the second best player of all time, but he's not a top 5 quarterback of all time.
I don't know how that even makes sense.
Brady's not even good in the baseball side. Oh, God, he likes one.
You can stop trolling, bro.
Yeah, right.
Please don't make me up here.
Wait, he said Brady's not a... What'd he say exactly?
Now, even he said Brady,
He's not a top quarterback, but he's a top player.
he's the second best player of all time, but he's not a top 5 quarterback of all time.
I get where he's trying to land the plane. But yeah, it's just a hard topic.
Even if you disagree, like, with what he said about Brady himself, you should still be like, what? That doesn't even make sense to say that about anybody.
Dude, that's Lamar Jackson, top Brady on his all-time.
Now Lamar Jackson's fucking unreal, but
I don't understand that guy's opinion too to not have Emmett Smith top 10 running back.
oh yeah, he didn't. He said Emmett Smith is not even top 15.
He's pushing top 15. Oh, he tried to say Emmitt Smith. Emmitt Smith ran straight behind the best line ever. Yeah, but he tried to say Emmitt Smith ran 5.8 yards.
No. I've been open in saying Emmett Smith is not the greatest running back of all time, like most people say he is. I think Barry Sanders is the greatest running back of all time. Barry Sanders did shit I've never seen any other running back do. He would break. Barry Sanders would break like 6 tackles in one play and just, who cares? But you gotta think about who Jim Brown was going against. Okay, but I'm not denying Jim Brown is top 10, but it's so funny to think about the Packers. They had Bart Starr, they had Brett Favre, they have Aaron Rodgers. Oh, I tried to make that argument earlier while people were arguing about something else, but I said, isn't it because we were talking, it's because the Mahomes Alex Smith thing. And I was like, isn't it funny how some great rookie, players that are rookies that sit behind starters end up being phenomenal, but yet you have other rookies that are hyped up to be insane and they're starter day one and they suck. I mean, it's been a big trend. I think it really is. If you have a franchise quarterback, it might be the way to go, is to draft a rookie to sit behind him for a couple years. That's why I hope Michael Penix works out.
Quarterback is more than just playing football. Like, it's not just what it's like. You got to be a leader of men.
I was about to say that. You got to be a leader of a team.
You can't expect somebody to know how to do that at 22, 23 when these motherfuckers is damn near 30.
Or it's better, like I was saying, it's better for a guy to sit behind somebody. That's another example. Tom Brady sat behind Drew Bledsoe. But Drew Bledsoe still was a veteran in the league. Drew Bledsoe was good.
He absolutely is above average. He was a smart guy.
Like, Tom Brady lost.
If I'm not mistaken, there was a year where he led the Patriots.
Smart, because if something happens to Kirk Cousins, you don't want to be scrambling for another quarterback on another team that's going to be.
Well, not only that, I applaud
him for that.
Like I was saying, I didn't like the pick at first, but now as time goes on, I'm starting to realize, you know what, Penix will be great when he takes the field one day when he becomes a starter, because he's sitting behind a veteran.
Not even just a veteran. One thing about Kirk Cousins is that I realized, like, watching him, he might be the safest quarterback I've ever watched. Like he's really good, but he's hella safe, bro. That motherfucker don't take,
He doesn't throw stupid. Yeah, people were shitting on him in our game Sunday.
like
He'll force sometimes.
They got
I think if Michael Penix Jr. would have stayed healthy through college, I think he'd have been the #1 top pick.
Do you call on the Bill Lasky?
Michael Penix was a dog at Indiana before he got
Sorry,
hurt.
right now. He tore both of his ACLs there. There was zero chance in hell Michael Penix was cracking that top 3.
He'd have stayed healthy.
But what's favoring Michael Penix is he's sitting behind a veteran quarterback.
No, I'm just talking about whoever's better.
Hey, Vino, I gotta tell you this.
Would he have been better than Jaden Daniels? I can't see it, no.
I'm just glad you were not in here about 5 minutes ago.
Oh no, that's why I'm in here right now because there were niggas in here talking insane.
Well, if Austin would not have picked him, he would still be in.
I'll send you a picture of this guy. No, I need him to come back in this game.
Oh, Jesus, we don't need that.
That's what I'm talking for.
Yeah, Vino. I allow.
Oh, you are a page.
So Kirk Cousins, the main thing about quarterbacks like him is not looking downfield with enough time.
Here, okay, I love Kirk. He's done amazing for us this year. But the thing I will give you is, like, people were mad at him at the end of the Saints game. Because, like you said, he is very smart. He doesn't force things. He didn't see anything he liked downfield, so he did a check down on 4th down.
I DM'd them to come back.
I just wish sometimes Kirk would kind of put that to the side in a big situation like that. Because it's like, okay, I love that you're being smart and you're throwing the smart pass. But you need to understand the situation we're in right now. I could give up an interception if it means maybe risking a jump ball for Drake London.
That's like his biggest problem. That's like his best attribute would be like he's hella conservative and still can get it done and whatnot. Everything I said earlier, but his problem is like he won't take the chance sometimes when you need him to take.
Like that Saints game at the end.
Also,
When you need magic to happen sometimes, it's not, you know.
You gotta try and chance it. You gotta chance it.
was like that. In the same token, however, I've watched guys like Joe Flacco throw a check down in a playoff game on 4th and 29 and still get it converted, bro. Joe Flacco was a beast.
And the thing is like I would want my quarterback to sit behind somebody like Kirk Cousins to like be that, not trying to force the play to be there or like, you know, like playing within the game script makes it so that like there's still a chance for us to win at the end versus now we're down 21-7 because we just threw 2 pick sixes, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I love Joe Flacco, man. I will appreciate everything that man did for the Browns.
Y'all ain't do shit.
I'm surprised. It sucks that Zach doesn't have his mic on right now.
Wait, let me get this straight. You mean to tell me you're thankful for a half a season of Joe Flacco?
Yeah.
Just to get blown out 41-10.
I'm thankful we got to the fucking playoffs.
Shit, that motherfucker came and got it.
It's coming in.
I'm thankful we got to the playoffs.
I need this.
I take every bad thing I ever said about Joe Flacco on the Ravens when he brought the Ravens back. I take it all back.
Man, you guys are the dumbest fucking franchise ever. Y'all play the quarterback so much money.
No, not only are they the dumbest franchise ever, they literally moved and didn't exist for 3 years. While the real Browns, that I like to call them, got Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, you know.
It's our history.
That's kind of all you have to say. Is
We won the lawsuit because the Ravens were going to try to keep the history. We won the lawsuit to keep the history.
Still. You guys could have had all those guys.
Hey, dude, Niners lost fucking.
Because it was the same management, they just moved to Baltimore.
If Art Modell wasn't a scumbag bitch.
Niners lost the 40 in front of their name, dude. They're not the 49ers anymore.
I mean, yeah, they are. They're still technically the 49ers.
They fucking play in Santa Clara, dude. That's fucking 40, 50 minutes away. That's not hometown, dude.
You could say that you could call the Jets the Giants. So they're-
I mean, look at Dallas. Dallas doesn't play in Dallas. They play in Arlington.
They don't ever want it.
The Los Angeles Angels play in Anaheim. The Giants and Jets don't even play in... They play in East Rutherford, New Jersey. And that happens with a lot of teams.
I got over it. I didn't watch football for 4 years because they moved, but then I started watching it. I started watching the Rangers series with the Rangers. Hey, they fucking suck. But what's that name? Carr? Carr was Derek Carr was pretty good for a couple of years.
Don't fucking say Derek Carr in here with somebody who literally sucks his dick in here.
I only got one dick in my fantasy.
There's a certain guy with a raccoon profile picture that won't shut the hell up about Derek Carr.
Fuck Derek Carr. I want to know. My son? Derek Carr?
Here he goes. This is why I said not to...
I'd rather hear it. Are you talking about the quarterback with the most
You talk about the quarterback that has like the most coach firings?
Chillin fart twice.
Austin Hill is funny.
Are all dog shit?
He likes a lot. He likes Will Levis too. He tries to argue to me that Will Levis is going to be great.
I'm trying to understand how there are multiple teams out here with two quarterbacks better than one that you already have. I'm trying to understand. There's at least 3 teams I can think of with 2 better quarterbacks than the Browns.
Okay, Brock Purdy got picked last in the draft, right?
Yeah.
You know what Brock Purdy has?
We're taking for Jackson
Do you know what he has ahead?
Okay,
Every other
I don't even think Jackson Dart's going to be all that.
for Jackson Dart, brother, you're going to have to run on the same course as Lamar.
I like Jackson Dart in college, but he's not going to translate. And
There's only one guy out of this class.
again, you guys have fucked yourselves because, like I said, you could have been in our situation where you draft a quarterback and have him sit behind someone. But no, the Browns are now in a situation where they have to draft a quarterback and they have to start day one.
Browns better keep trying.
They don't have to start day one. They could draft a guy and sign a free agent.
I say y'all should have kept Flacco around.
It don't matter because next year's the last year we watch kids. Next year. Hey, Brandon.
Mm.
It don't matter because after next year, after next year,
Okay, after next year, what?
I can't hear myself think.
He keeps saying after next year.
After next year, we don't have to pay watch after next year.
Okay.
We can cut him because after next year we can
After-
cut him and not have dead cap.
The amount of time we need an after next year counter. Yeah.
I'm not talking about my baseball.
funny.
How long have you been doing it? The past 2 years. And losing the Bucks this year. I'm gonna spend this money.
Must sound like just the Giants way.
I know a thing. Mike, I'll just say this. I know a thing or two about not spending money.
Well, that's good.
It's a lot of things.
Cleveland Guardians got my coach on there. Yeah, Giants fans wanted us to coach now. We keep second pick. Giants fans, like the whole fucking fan base, wanted us to sign Stephen Vogt as a coach. And we picked Bob
It's
Nelson
crazy that the
for an earthquake's sake.
It's crazy that the Giants were paying Stephen Vogt.
Well, you know, Stephen Vogt
Messing me up my whole head, teasing me just like Tika did Martin. Now look at what you starting. Schoolboy crushing it, ain't gonna hush the whole world. See it, but you can't. My people they complain, say
They were never bad. They were
your name is out my mouth like an ancient chant. Got me like the dog as a pause and pin.
Speaking of which, got a leash and a wish just to rock you, miss. Make a military strategy. End of the day, you're not mad at me. Not dealing with nobody, that is what
They
you told
finished
me.
77 85. That's not funny.
Cause yo, picture me messing it up.
They didn't have a lot go their way in 23 too. They had a lot of injuries and
Was gone 5 minutes down. Yeah,
Got me like a friend, what confuses me though. It's kisses
you
when
guys
we
have
breathe, tell me what's the
Santander?
deal, yo.
Santander.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
we have Jose Ramirez, Florida.
Jose Ramirez is one of the most
Now why you wanna go and do that, love? Make it take for me to
No,
want you
no,
hard,
he's not.
Jose Ramirez is better than Francisco Lindor.
that's the whole vibe and the close in the air.
Jose Ramirez is better than
But next man ain't with the
take
plan.
that sniper.
Got your
You
Jose
got-
Ramirez is great.
Say what you want. Say what you want. I've had this take all year long. Francisco Lindor is the most overrated player in baseball. Now I'm not denying. Lindor has had an amazing year, but I don't think he's top 3 MVP. I don't. I'd take Ozuna. Ozuna has more better counting stats than Lindor this season.
Bro, I'm a Braves fan. There's no way in hell.
Kansas City.
Look up, compare. I want you to compare Ozuna and Lindor's stats.
Bro, compare the glove. No.
Okay, you're using that argument. I'm saying Lindor has Ozuna beat in wins above replacement and OPS. That's it.
Hey, Freddie, I'm about to pull a Russ and get out of the live stream McDonald's.
Do the thing. I'm just saying that.
If their ice cream machine is working,
Oh, yeah, soft serve.
Okay, I would agree with you. I would take Lindor over Ozuna. I would agree with you, but that's talking career. I'm talking about this year alone.
Even next year, I'm still taking it. I'm not taking it.
I just think Lindor is the most overrated player in baseball. I do.
I think Jose. I still think Cleveland got the better end of the deal trading.
Dude, because you want to tell me an MVP finalist is hit like 270. And
His average, if he didn't start so bad,
I think Cleveland got the better end of the deal.
Hey, there hasn't been a 100 days
Oh, Vino, he's back.
in the minor league.
Is this what?
1980.
Oh, there he is. And he's the Chiefs fan, which is the worst part. He doesn't know
Oh, is this the guy that was trying to argue the?
There you go.
There you go, Vino. Have your field day.
Alright. I got a Kansas City special for you, Dan. Hey, nah. It's a question for you, cuz. Who's the greatest quarterback of all time?
We're actually all curious.
Joe Montana is the greatest quarterback of all.
Well, he's right. He's right about that. But we're getting cosigns in here for this? Okay. Yeah, what? Well, he's fucking right. Well,
Joe Montana and Tom Brady are very similar, though. I'll tell you that. Play style, since you want to argue about play style.
Tom Brady had better arm, but Joe Montana was just as good. No, without an arm, man, KD. He went 3 weeks with no arm.
I know it sucks. I have KD in fantasy.
I do too. I traded him.
KD, I didn't win a championship with 4
You have to be joking, like literally. Please tell me you're just in here just trying to get people riled up.
No, dude, the Warriors.
Well, we're just talking about him because you said he's a terrible player.
No, I said he's not the Warriors won.
Yeah, he is. Okay.
He's one of the reasons.
I guarantee you that they do not win those games if they don't have KD.
Okay, 2017, I think without KD, we probably maybe would have won.
They might have
No, we would have actually beat him in 17 and 18, because you got to realize who LeBron had around him in 18.
Man, fuck KD.
You got to realize who LeBron had around him in 18.
Yeah, LeBron, alright.
So without KD, I think we would have still beaten the Cavs in 18, because LeBron had nobody around him. Actually, we beat LeBron before we even had KD, so. But I'm not denying KD was a huge impact for us.
So after Jordan's 1, Kobe's 2, is LeBron 3rd?
What? No, LeBron's first.
Who? Kobe 2.
LeBron's 3rd?
LeBron is 2nd.
No.
What are these takes? What are these takes? What is going on in here tonight?
Okay, now the takes are getting bad from
I think it goes Jordan 1, LeBron 2, Kobe 3.
Kobe. Kobe's not even 3.
Kobe's not even in the top.
I love Kobe, but he's not 3.
I don't know. That's just me.
Shaq over Kobe.
I put Shaq over Kobe.
I can't bring.
Hey, who was more impactful in the Bulls, Jordan or Pippen?
Pippen. But I'll ask you this. Okay, you want to say we could argue I think Pippen was more big for the Bulls. But what star out there has been able to win by themselves? Name me one. Giannis can't even. Giannis is 1 in 5. I'm talking about championships. Who has been able to win on their own? Even LeBron needed help.
Giannis did have Chris Middleton, and he did have. Oh wow, Chris Middleton.
Nah, but compared to
Okay, Chris Middleton in 2021 was decent though.
Chris Middleton ain't shit.
Yeah, they're comparing to like a Steph Curry team.
No, he didn't have those types of players around.
I want to ask you though. I want to ask you though.
But he had good enough
We really gonna say that Kobe didn't do this shit by himself. He can't stack the Miami and said, hey, I can do it by myself.
Okay, here I'm gonna ask you something. Okay. He didn't do it by himself. He had Pau Gasol by his side, and we are forgetting Pau Gasol. Pau Gasol was really good back in the day. Dude. No, but he's still a star. So what I'm saying to you is now what I'm saying is there's no superstar that has been able to win a championship by themselves. Now, I don't know if you were trying to argue that LeBron is better than Jordan, but LeBron needed Bosh and Wade to win in Miami.
LeBron only has one championship that they ever won, and that was when he went back to Cleveland. Outside of that, everybody don't want to.
Even then, LeBron had help. He had Kyrie and Love.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Kevin Love was a dog in that run, but I'm just gonna say, yeah.
I mean, they don't win that. As much as I hate the fucker, they don't win the. They don't win the final. As much as I hate the fucker, they don't win the finals that year without Kyrie.
They don't.
They don't. That's what I'm saying. And name a championship LeBron won on his own. I will say the one that he did was in Cleveland, but I agree. Kyrie and Kevin Love were a big.
Now did LeBron in 07 made the finals, you could argue, kind of on his own. But
I'm talking about winning the ring. I ain't talking about making the finals. I'm talking about winning.
No, I know.
Kobe won the finals by himself, but Kyrie and Kevin Love were a bigger impact than Pau Gasol.
Oh, by far. Well, what are you talking about? Kevin Love had way better numbers than Gasol did.
Kevin Love did not, bro.
Yes, he did.
Kevin Love was only 2 years
People forget Gasol was a beast. People forget.
Kobe was shooting 8 for 23. What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly. If you say so, look up the stats. Look up the stats. Fucking post them.
Look at the stats. That's a stat. 8 for 23 is a stat. You telling me look up the stats? You telling me the stat? What are you talking about?
I agree with them, but this is funny as hell.
Now, I will say this.
You got a Cavs fan admitting that in here. Kevin Love's not even better than Pau Gasol. Okay, you're just trying to.
Won a championship without any help. That's probably Curry.
What?
The first championship that he got didn't have
Clay?
him and Klay Thompson. But I'm saying, I'm just saying.
Dude, we also had Draymond Green.
About somebody that carried the team for real.
I will say this to the end. I think Curry was robbed of that Finals MVP, but
Well, here's my thing. Scottie Pippen was way better than Klay Thompson. I think everybody would agree with that.
maybe.
Like, the superstar that actually won a championship on his back is probably Stephen Curry. Probably.
I'm a Warriors fan, and I don't know if I can agree with that.
I wouldn't argue that if somebody said that like he carried that whole team. And now he got.
Oh, he was robbed of that 2015 Finals MVP. I'll give you that.
Compared to the talent of guys that were insane.
I know they were playing the.
Here's the thing, though. That Nuggets team had depth.
I don't have a problem with Joker.
Jokic's just the best player in the NBA right now. It was Dirk and Jason Terry.
Okay, I'll tell you this too. You got to look at who the Nuggets kind of got lucky because they had to face the 8 seed Heat.
What I will say, what I will say is that Jokic is the best player in the NBA right now.
Yes, but you're also forgetting the Nuggets had depth that year.
I think KD right now. KD is closer to the MVP. He's out.
Jokic is out here averaging a triple-double.
Yo, alright. I used to hate Jokic. Like, I called him depressed deer and everything. Because he looks like a depressed deer. But he drops triple doubles and just wants to go back to Serbia to his horses.
That Giannis championship that he got in Milwaukee a few years ago, maybe he was the only person that carried that team.
Bro, we've been telling you that for 20 minutes.
2021 Milwaukee Bucks. I'm gonna look up their averages.
I was literally the first guy that Vino said. Before any other name, Vino said.
I'm gonna look up their averages. That team.
We're talking about I wouldn't have
Okay. No, I'm talking about the 2021 Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis averaged 28. Chris Middleton averaged 20. Drew Holiday averaged 17.
I mean, Middleton's a good player.
He's a good player.
Middleton had 20 points, 5 assists.
No, he's not a lifelong star that you carry with you.
Alright, let's look at the playoff numbers. Giannis in the playoffs averaged 30. Chris Middleton
Kobe got 2 rings with
Chris Middleton averaged 23.6 in the playoffs that year. So technically Giannis had help.
actually 3. But
No, Chris Middleton. Shit, dude. I like Chris.
He averaged 23.6 in that playoffs the year they won it all.
Chris Middleton is one of those players that don't get talked
All right, what was the year the Lakers won the championship with Kobe? I'm trying. 2009. Okay, I'm gonna look up the averages that year.
we got 3 rings without Shaq. So it's kind of like
All right, in the regular season, Kobe averaged 26, 26, 4, and 5. That's rebounds too. Well, I'm telling you regular season first. Pau Gasol averaged 18.9 with 8.6 rebounds. And he also had 3 points. All right, playoffs. In the playoffs, Kobe averaged, let's see. Kobe averaged 30 in the playoffs. 5 assists, 5 rebounds. Pau Gasol averaged 18 in the playoffs. 10 rebounds. All right, I'll go to the finals.
But you also need people to get bored too in the playoffs.
I like Vlade, D-Box. I like Vlade.
All right, so the game
I
one.
like Kobe. I like Vlade.
Game 1 of the 2009 finals. Where the hell is the stats on here? Fuck it, yeah. Kobe in game 1 had 40 points, 8 assists, 8 rebounds. Pau Gasol had 16 points, 3 assists, and 8 rebounds. And they won 100-75. Game 2 went to the Lakers. Game 2 went to the Lakers, 101-96, and in that game, Kobe had 29.
Who were they playing?
The Magic. The Kobe had 29 in game 2, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. Pau Gasol had 24 points, 3 assists, and 10 rebounds.
Yeah, but rebounds mattered.
Okay, in game 3, the Lakers lost. The Magic took that game. And Kobe had 31.
That's right. This was Dwight Howard's Magic, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Dwight Howard.
Kobe had 31, 8, and 3.
I thought we was talking about versus Celtics.
We can look at the Celtics one too.
All right, go ahead.
K-
Read the
K-
Magic ones then. Go ahead.
Pau Gasol had 23, 1 assist, and 3 rebounds. So Kobe has outplayed Pau Gasol every single game.
Yes, he did. I mean, yeah, in that finals, Pau Gasol was going against the premier fucking defensive player of the century.
All right, game 4, the Lakers took 99-91. Kobe had 32, 8 and 7. Pau Gasol had 16, 1 and 10.
Well, I want to see what Rocky has to say because he is a Laker fan.
Game 5, the Lakers won it all. This was the game Kobe had 30, 5 and 6. Pau Gasol had 14 points, 3 assists, and 15 rebounds. 15, but he was plus 15 in the plus minus, and he actually had more in the plus minus than Kobe.
But what you just told me was, the Magic got one game at their house, but the other games,
All right, we're looking at 2010 now.
when it mattered, Kobe scored 30.
So, hold on. After this,
And the other person on his team
after you read Pau Gasol's stats, are you gonna go read Kevin Love's stats?
Oh yeah, I can do that for you if you want.
I'll tell you.
What finals you talk about? 16?
Was the Dallas Mavericks versus the Heat. When Dallas beat the Heat, that's the
This guy's telling me that Kevin Love was more impactful to the Cavaliers ring than Pau Gasol was to the Lakers.
All right. 2010 finals. 2010 finals. The Lakers took game 1, 102-89.
Do you know who pulled Dwight Howard out of that lane? It's Pau Gasol when he opened the whole game for the Lakers. Because he pulls Dwight Howard from the middle lane outside.
In game 1,
Oh, I do want to hear what Rocky has to say because I do know he is a Lakers fan.
yeah, I'm reading off the 2010 finals.
He is a Lakers fan.
Kobe had 30 points, 6 assists, and 7 rebounds in game 1.
Yes.
Okay. I hear a lot of things going on here that I don't agree with to begin with. I get it. Let me get to the Steph Curry. So Steph Curry, yes, he has won 4 championships. But let me ask you, wait, hold on. Let me get to this point. Why did Iguodala win Finals MVP? Can anybody explain that? And let me ask you another question.
I think Curry got robbed.
I disagree because Iguodala was the most impactful player. Curry was dog shit in the finals. Second of all,
Curry hit important shots in the finals.
Hold on. Let me have my say. Everybody had their say. So second of all, if Kevin still they lost to the Cavaliers in 2016, if they didn't lose in the finals, Kevin Durant would have been for you. See, people are not admitting to the fact that Kevin Durant was a big reason why there was a dynasty to this day. 2024, okay, I'll give it to Steph Curry. That was he controlled that team up, but I'll tell you this.
2022, you mean?
2022, yeah. Iguodala was, Wiggins was a big factor, but I'll give this Steph Curry there. But hear this out. Let me tell you one player that didn't really have stars and control that team. Hakeem Olajuwon in 1994. Who is the second best player at that team?
I can look.
Who?
Sam Cassell was nice.
And you know what? He was a rookie that year. 1990. He was a rookie that year. Yeah, exactly. That's how much of a significant
94-95 Rockets. They had Hakeem,
Vernon Maxwell.
Robert Horry. Hold on. Do you still want me to read over the 2010 finals or what?
Kevin
Love was more impactful than Pau Gasol, bro.
Okay,
Pau Gasol was. No. Let me get.
Let's just move
Can I?
Let's go for the stats because my man's reading them.
All right. Hey, read the rest of the stats. Read Pau Gasol's stats versus the Celtics, and then let's go read Kevin Love's stats.
All right, I will do that. I will do that.
Bro, Kevin Love, bro.
I will do that. One second, I'll get back to where I was.
I'm a Cavs fan and I disagree with that take.
All right.
I know how that.
So you don't want me to read Kobe's stats, just Pau Gasol's.
Yeah.
Just Pau. No, I want you to read Kobe and Pau.
Yeah, I'll do those two.
Now let's do LeBron and Love.
All right.
LeBron and Love.
And Kevin Love, when LeBron dropping 50, 20, and 20.
Let's hear the stats.
All right. So game one.
I don't think they're as great as you think.
Just compare Kevin Love to Kyle Gasol because this is the argument here.
Did you say Cal Gasol?
Or Pau Gasol, sorry.
All right. 2010 finals. Game one. The Lakers took 102 to 89. So you just want me to read Pau's?
Yeah, Pau compared to Kevin Love.
Okay.
Read them both like you want.
All right. So in that, you also got to pay attention to plus minus.
His own argument's gonna work against him. LeBron has Kevin Love.
Okay. So in game one of the 2010 finals, Kobe had 30 points, 6 assists, and 7 rebounds. Pau Gasol had 23 points, 3 assists, and 14 rebounds. Pau Gasol also beat Kobe in the plus minus area.
You already did this. Let's go.
No, I'm doing 2010. I did 2009. All right, so in game two, the Celtics won 103 to 94. Let's see. Kobe had 21 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. Pau Gasol had 25 points, 3 assists, and 8 rebounds. Kobe actually was -9 in the plus minus in that game. 2010 Game 3, the Lakers won 91 to 84. Kobe had 29 points, 4 assists, and 7 rebounds. Pau Gasol had 13 points, 4 assists, and 10 rebounds. So the Lakers are up 2-1. Game 4, the Celtics won 96 to 89. Kobe had 33 points, 2 assists, and 6 rebounds. Pau Gasol had 21 points, 3 assists, and 6 rebounds. All right. Game 5, the Celtics won 92 to 86. Kobe had 38 points, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. Pau Gasol had 12 points, 0 assists, and 12 rebounds. For actually most of this series, Pau Gasol and Kobe were both in the negatives in the plus minus. Game 6, the Lakers won 89 to 67. Damn, the Celtics played like shit in that game. Kobe had 26 points, 3 assists, and 11 rebounds. Pau Gasol had 17 points, 9 assists, and 13 rebounds. Pau Gasol was plus 20 in the plus minus in that game. Game 7, the Lakers won 83 to 79. In Game 7, Kobe had 23 points, 2 assists, and 15 rebounds. Pau Gasol had 19 points, 4 assists, and 18 rebounds. And yeah, for most of the series, actually, Pau Gasol, if you care about plus minus, Pau Gasol beat Kobe plus minus territory. Almost every game.
What championship we talking about?
2010.
The championship before that, he was talking about Pau getting 15 points, Kobe getting 35.
We were just talking about how Pau was going against Dwight Howard, though.
Well, let's go to LeBron. Let's go to
I'm about to.
championship. Let's go to LeBron one championship.
So now we'll read the finals.
Let's go to Kevin Love.
Do you want me to read?
LeBron.
Do you want me to read 2016 finals or 2015 as well?
Nah, I want the LeBron Kevin Love finals.
Yeah, that was 2015, 2016, 2017.
Yeah, the one championship they won. They had the
Okay.
championship.
Alright. Let me go to the...
The championship.
Yeah, I got it. I got you. Alright. Game 1, the Warriors won 104-89. LeBron had 23 points, 9 assists, and 12 rebounds. Kevin Love had 17 points, 2 assists, and 13 rebounds. Now Kevin Love had -8 in the plus-minus. LeBron had -9. Alright, so Game 2, the Warriors won 110-77. This is something I don't like to go back over because I'm a Warriors fan, but we move. LeBron had 19 points, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds. Kevin Love had... Oh, God. Do you guys really want to hear this?
Yeah, I want to hear it.
Kevin Love had 5 points, no assists, and 3 rebounds. He had 5 points. Game 3, the Cavs won 120-90. Okay. LeBron had 32 points, 6 assists, and 11 rebounds. Kevin Love didn't play.
So fucking impactful. Go ahead.
That was the game he dislocated his pinky. I remember that.
Game 4, Warriors won 108-97.
Dislocated his pinky and didn't play in the finals. What a bitch.
No, he did play in, Why'd you play that sound after that? He did play.
Yeah, for all y'all that never shot a fucking basketball, try
Game-
shooting a basketball with a dislocated finger.
Game 4, the Warriors won 108-97.
It's not about shooting it.
Kevin Love came off the bench. He got 11 points, no assists, and 5 rebounds. That was in Game 4. Now this is when the Cavs turned up, so we'll see. Game 5, the Cavs won 112-97. LeBron had 41, 7 assists, and 16 rebounds. Kevin Love had... Oh, God. The argument should just be over now. Kevin Love had 2 points, 1 assist, and 3 rebounds. Kyrie in that game had 41. Can I tell you Kevin Love played 32 minutes? 32.
Go ahead, 97% KO reg.
Here's the conversation is that was my whole fucking point.
Hold on, I didn't hear what you said.
Kobe had nothing else going. Nah. Here's my point. I wanted the LeBron stats compared to the Kobe stats. Because Kobe had nothing but power. Listen, Kobe had nothing.
If anybody cares, Kevin Love had 7 points in Game 6. Started chaos. Pau Gasol was a lot more impactful than Kevin Love.
What I said. No, you was wrong. Talking about you was wrong.
Kevin Love was out here dropping 2 points, 5 points, and 7 points, and Pau Gasol's dropping 15, 18, and 20 something.
You was screaming. You
win that final without me having love.
Here's my point. Here was gonna be my point when all this shit was flooded. When everything was said was that Kevin Love was just as good as Kyle. But Kyrie was the reason why they won that championship.
about Kyrie. Hey, you were wrong, bro.
Yes, I did. I said this before the argument started.
You're not stupid.
Shut your mouth. You fucking is full of shit. I said that LeBron. I said LeBron only had one championship. You fucking stupid, man. Go ahead, let's hear it. You fucking stupid. Because the point was, hold on.
You can't be going back and twisting. You can't be going back and twisting your words. You were saying Pau Gasol did not mean as much to the Lakers as Kevin Love.
Shit.
You cannot go back and change your statement.
I accidentally closed out the app, my bad.
You were wrong. Just admit that you were wrong.
Dude, the stats show it, dude.
Motherfuckers on Twitter. People say I was wrong. You know?
Hold on, let me say something quick. I'm on Lakers.
That was not me.
It was probably a delayed view. Go ahead, Rocky.
Alright. So, Kobe Bryant said he needed another star on his team. Paul Gasol was everything what Kobe needed on that team. And look, Phil Jackson works a triangle offense. And look, you get your first star, your second star, but it comes down to your bench. It comes down to your role players. Like, a lot of people don't talk enough about that. Where's Lamar Odom when they won those finals back-to-back years? Where was Ron Artest when he won in 2010? Where was Trevor Ariza, Shannon Brown? Like,
That was the point. That was getting to.
but what I'm trying to tell you is, let me
Yeah, it was because my next point was going to be Kyrie Irving versus Robert Horry.
Hold on, Rocky, finish the point.
Let's just talk about
I'm just trying to make a point here, man. Paul Gasol was the second best player after Kobe Bryant. That's not even a debate at this point.
That's literally a fact, but
And people don't forget, like with LeBron James, his second. And like, look, everything.
my point is Kyrie was a better player than LeBron and has won championship in Cleveland.
Now that's your point, huh?
Yeah,
from what I read, they almost had the same stats.
Real quick. Let me just ask you something. So, your point was that Kyrie was better than LeBron in the playoffs, but to prove that point, you wanted us to argue whether Kevin Love was better than Pau Gasol or not.
And let me back you up there. Let me tell you something. The intangibles what LeBron did helped Kyrie game. People don't understand that Kyrie did when he had to run and the other two. He's a playmaker. He's a defender.
He's got no ball right now.
Hey, wait. I want my man to read the next stats. And Kevin Love dropped 37.
Hey, how about you know the stats that you're talking about before you trying to make a statement and then have us look at the stats? And how about you know the stats before you make the statement?
And you know, let me say something quick. If we weren't for that block,
This motherfucker sound like he's been on the Jerry Springer show before.
no, forget it.
That's funny as shit.
I'll tell you this. If it weren't for that block, Iguodala, there's no shot. That's facts. That block was the biggest play in that finals that year, man. People forget that shit, man. Like, the thing is that
As a Warriors fan, I hate talking about this.
and look at this, man. When Michael Jordan was left with Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan did his thing, but Scottie Pippen's intangibles, his passing, defense, playmaking.
But my point was, what other? Because I thought somebody was coming in here trying to say, "Oh, look, Jordan always had help." Well, every superstar needs help.
Scottie Pippen doesn't get talked about. Show some Scottie Pippen.
Scottie Pippen was one of the most impactful stats. How even Dennis Rodman was impactful in those he handled seven three-pointers. If I'm honest with you, Dennis Rodman.
What game were you talking about?
Dennis Rodman's defense and rebounding is elite, man. People
Oh, he's the best rebounder of all time, debatably.
People sleep on that shit, man. Like, that's the reason why they had it. Elevated those rules, Steve. People sleep on that shit, man. What about Steve Kerr had the best three-point percentage in the NBA that year?
Mm.
People talk about that that shit? No, I don't know. I mean, the thing is like, okay. Let me give you a better example. I don't like the Spurs, but I respect the Spurs. Tim Duncan.
Oh yeah, better than LeBron by far.
Whoa. Wait. We weren't going there.
Time out for a second. Time out. Who is his coach?
No, the same coach they got right now.
And the thing is, Greg Popovich is coach of all time. One of the best coaches. And you know, let me tell you something about Greg Popovich. He likes to be dominant. Tim Duncan likes to be submissive.
Oh, whoa. That's an interesting way to put it. That's an interesting way to put that.
That's how it is. I mean, look at J.D. Green. When he went to Spurs, he became a baller. Where was J.D. Green before he went to Spurs?
Oh, I don't know. A national championship at UNC.
Yeah, we're not talking about college. We're talking about NBA. He was with the Cavs. LeBron didn't do shit there. And
Yeah,
forget it.
You know why? Because LeBron is a greedy motherfucker.
Dude,
Whatever.
Dude, let me tell you this. One of the best performances I've seen in my life is 2018 Game 1 of the NBA Finals. LeBron James had 51 points with no help.
Second best player on that team that year was probably fuck.
See, people when they ignore that shit, man.
No.
With Cleveland, man.
That was when we swept them in the finals. And JR did dumb shit.
We talking about 2018 when he went back to Cleveland and lost his fucking ass? I mean, what are we talking about?
2015's when he went back to Cleveland and lost.
When you lose more than you win, you can't be considered a GOAT. That's my only thing. That's my only thing.
So what about the logo, Jerry West? What did he have to say about that? Yeah, I thought so. That's cool. Like all the shit because you know what? I'll tell you this, without Kevin Durant, they wouldn't win those two finals. And that's facts.
We would have won in 2018.
It doesn't matter because let me tell you,
When you lose more than you win. That's just a fact. When you lose more than you win, you can't be a GOAT.
So let me ask you a question. Answer my question then. How many players in NBA history have 3 regular season MVPs, 3 championships, and 3 finals MVPs? There's only 3.
Jordan, Kobe.
No, Kobe has 1 and 2. You don't know shit. I'm sorry. No.
Isn't LeBron one of them?
LeBron is one of them. Jordan is the other. Who's the third? What's the point guard?
He's a point guard.
Who has 3 regular season MVPs, 3 finals MVPs? Magic is the other one.
That's not cool. When you lose more than you win, you can't be a GOAT. He's loud!
In the wilderness. Are you trying to insinuate that Jerry West should be removed as a logo?
Well, here's the argument I will use for that. That was not the consensus decision. The NBA made that decision to make him the logo, and he's been the logo forever.
Fucking that stupid question. That don't even make sense.
So let me ask you this: where was Julius Erving before Michael Jordan? Because Julius Erving was the reason why Michael Jordan's at today. So let me ask you this:
Every player looks up to somebody.
Hold on. When I talk about championships, how come Bill Russell has 11 championships?
Dude, the best player he played was fucking Bob Pettit. Bob Pettit. Oh, I'm a big Wilt Chamberlain defender.
This is like
But
football player is better than Tom Brady. What are we talking about? It was a different game, yo. Whatever. If you want to believe Wilt Chamberlain was dropping 100 points, fine. Believe that shit. But the motherfucker was 7-1, and everybody else.
he was an athletic freak.
White guys. There were 6'2" white guys. What are we talking about, man?
I have this argument that Wilt Chamberlain would have made it in any generation.
That's different. What do you mean? That was fucking fast. Go back then in the NBA, they were doing cocaine and getting drunk at halftime. That's what they were doing in the 70s. It's that fucking fact. They made documentaries about it. What are we talking about? Is it
There was some stars in the 70s. Jerry West, Kareem, Oscar.
well, fucking athletes back then? Every athlete that was available to do something all of a sudden was special. Now, everything that they did is commonplace. It's commonplace. So now, if you do something in the NBA, it's way more valuable than what these dudes did in the 70s and 80s. That's why I have him as my third best player in the NBA ahead of LeBron.
Oh, okay. Curry's my favorite player of all time. That's nutty. I'm a realistic Curry fan.
Curry's way better than LeBron.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. Way better.
Dude, I'm a Curry fan.
You realize basketball is played on defense. They don't sit down for defense. They go defense.
Dude.
LeBron's better than LeBron.
Defender. LeBron's a
Okay, Curry's gotten better at his defending, but it's still not better than LeBron's.
Way better than LeBron. It's all the reason why LeBron.
Oh my god.
It seems like all the drunk people in the States hate LeBron. I've noticed something.
I don't hate LeBron.
It's all the drunk people that ramble on about days and days and days. Those motherfuckers all hate LeBron. I think there's a direct correlation to hating LeBron and being an alcoholic.
What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, I mean, fucking Allen Iverson is probably better than LeBron.
What?
Because he was a small dude that could dribble.
There's some bad takes tonight.
These guys
I love AI, but what the fuck?
talking about, man.
So was Ray
What
Allen.
are we
So
talking
was
about?
Big Ray.
LeBron.
They're all better than LeBron. You're right.
I love Allen Iverson, but
You know what? And you know what?
LeBron is a linebacker playing basketball.
He's playing two sports at once. Stop him.
But anyhow, let me say this. You know, the big man game doesn't get loved enough in history. I mean, I don't care what era it is. You talk every era is a different era, right? Now today in NBA, in the '90s, let me tell you, the big man era was elite. You had Shaq, you had David Robinson, you had Hakeem. Hakeem's one of the best players to ever play the game, in my opinion, too. You got so many big men. Patrick Ewing's another one.
oh, Patrick Ewing is so underrated.
People sleep on him too, man. People sleep on that shit. You want to talk about that shit rather than shooting? Man, they can talk about what 90s basketball was back then compared to what it is right now. Let me give you another name.
Oh, 90s basketball is way more competitive.
Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas is another one.
The bad boy Pistons?
Yeah. Him and Joe
How
Dumars.
about Bill Lambier with the fucking mask?
What,
This guy.
Bill Lambier would kill you if you went inside.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking. Let me tell you, they had Run TMC with
The Warriors.
Tim Hardaway, fucking Mitch Richmond, and Chris Mullins. What did they do? They had Latrell Sprewell. What is that there?
Warriors had players to get them to a championship, but it all went down the drain because Latrell choked the coach and
Hey, 97% fuck sports. Give me something else you think about life. Lay it on me.
Who, me?
oh shit.
Okay.
Okay. That's how I think about
He
it.
said, "Give me life takes now."
Tell me what you think about give me something random. Go
Like a music take or something. Oh God.
I don't know. I like Latrell Sprewell.
I don't know. It's one of those things that
And be a goddamn boss.
Well, unfortunately, the Warriors would have been really good in 1997, had a chance at a championship if Latrell wasn't a dumbass and choked his coach.
Here's another thing. Yeah, you want me to say? Y'all motherfuckers that ain't gone soft. You worried about quarterbacks getting hit high, low. You worried about quarterbacks getting hit high, low. You worried.
Let me get my point across.
I always forget what year was the We Believe Warriors? Was it
It was 2008.
was it 2006? No, 2006. Mavericks played in the
The
finals.
We Believe Warriors was 2008.
Well, 2009 sports focus have become punk ass bitches. Is what they become. They become punk and they become bitches.
Yeah, it was 7 when Baron Davis dunked over Curry.
Oh, it was 07-08 season, yeah.
07, yeah, 06, 07. Because I remember in 06, 07, it was Avery Johnson that won Coach of the Year. And Don Nelson was the coach for the Warriors.
Don Nelson.
And then they had Steven Jackson. They had
Yeah, that team was nice.
Monte Ellis, Andres Bianchi.
It was 06-07. Yeah.
That team was nice, yeah.
And then the next year we went 48-34 in 07-08.
A lot of people.
Made the playoffs.
Yeah, you guys lost in the first round. Yeah.
We actually, yeah.
For the person that asked that question, yeah, they quit with your burner account and go back to your soy boy shit.
This is my real account. What you mean?
Go ahead. Block a motherfucker that really knows shit and be upset because
I'm gonna block you. Why
you
would I block
can't say something. Yeah, oh, you gonna block that.
you?
Whatever. You in a conversation trying to cause drama. You in a conversation trying to cause drama when you a bitch motherfucker. So
Oh,
roll on.
what the fuck happened to the sound?
Minnow, can you make some brain knowledge, please?
I mean, what brain knowledge do you want, bro? Niggas in here
Talk about Tom Brady's not good. And that's a lot more impact on it.
What brain knowledge
Come on, bro.
is Austin?
Oh yeah,
That's
Rocky.
real knowledge.
Rocky,
That's
I
real knowledge and dumbass knowledge. There's a difference.
Rocky, I gotta tell you this. This guy said that Tom Brady was the second best football player.
Yeah, so any takes I hear afterwards are not as bad.
Who's number 1 on your list?
He said Ray Lewis.
Ray
He's the number 1 for Ray Lewis.
You know, he said that Tom
Ray
Brady
Lewis is not even the best linebacker of all time.
But he's not a top 5 quarterback.
Yeah, fuck, I know ball and you don't.
I'm a Bills fan, and I suffered with Patriots.
I told him about the Falcons Super Bowl.
I think it's Brady and Montana. I think those are the two best quarterbacks to ever play the game.
Who do you root for?
The Bills.
No, the guy who said Brady's.
He's a Chiefs fan.
So you haven't really been on the receiving end of a Brady loss.
Mahomes is number 1 once all said and done.
Nah, that ain't what I said.
You haven't really experienced being on the side of a Brady loss.
Bro, you didn't catch the heyday of the spankings, bro. When Brady was really spanking the fuck out of niggas and did not let any.
What are you talking about? I played in the league when Brady was in the league, so I understand it. Yes, I was in the fucking NFL. I was in the fucking NFL. Yes, I was.
You sound like Uncle Rico.
That's how I know.
People when the Bills going into the building.
He's the one uncle at the party that was like, I could have been great in high school.
I was practice squad for the Colts and the Redskins. Yes, I was.
What was your name?
Yeah, alright, whatever.
What do you mean, what the fuck, whatever?
Who was at the I was on the practice squad for the Seahawks. I worked at the facilities too when I was.
Whatever.
I worked in
Whatever.
the league too.
If that's what you want to
I
say.
was tickets at the door.
Now motherfuckers are just lying.
Stand and watch the practice.
Let me tell you this about what the Patriots did that time. Look at the team that those teams were built, and I'm gonna tell you this: Tom Brady is probably the best. I hate him. I'm a Bills fan. I can't like Tom Brady, but he is probably the greatest.
Oh, I was telling him my point about that with the receivers.
Let me make a point here. For 1 second. The one guy
Yeah, go ahead.
that he had in this team that's up there throughout the championships was Rob Gronkowski. Who is the wide receiver? They had a Wes Welker. They had a Aaron
He had Randy Moss for a couple years, but that's it.
Randy Moss, who didn't even win a championship. They had Dion Branch. They had
White out here catching
Jay
nice
White. They had what's
I was that was the point I was about to make. He had no receivers. Sure, Edelman. Okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
All these guys are the same player.
Let me ask you this. Edelman was really Brady's best receiver a lot of years. Okay, especially towards that end. How many other teams would Edelman be the receiver one for? Not much.
That's the same thing about Mahomes. That's the same thing about Mahomes. He had Tyreek Hill, that's Raymond. This guy, Travis Kelsey, that's Ram Gronkowski. Like, for real.
You have to remember with Patrick Mahomes, he had a Travis Kelsey on his team.
Who the fuck is
That's what
wrong
I
with
said.
now?
And Brady
What?
and Brady had Ron. So, that's what
He did have
and they had Tyreek Hill, and Brady had Randy Moss.
For like 2-3 years. Brady played 20-some years. He had Randy Moss like 2 or 3 years.
He had
Hold
Moss
on,
for
bro.
3 years.
And same thing with Tyreek Hill.
97. So far, you told us LeBron's ass. You told us that Paul Gasol is less impactful than Kevin Love. And then you told us you
But you didn't let my man get to game 6 and game 7.
Hold on, bro, hold on. You went on that one and say that. You told us that Paul Gasol was more impactful or less impactful than Kevin Love.
My people, they complain,
Somehow
sit
that
and
was
rave
your
and rant.
evidence for
Your name is out my
not
mouth
being
like
the
an
best player
ancient
in the
chant.
finals.
Got me like the dog that
You guys switched it. My man didn't
Oh
get
my
to
God.
game 6 and game 7. No, my man didn't get to game 6 and 7 when he dropped 40 points.
That's why you're not even 100% at the 100%.
Yeah, hey, we must be talking to, hey, Lucas, we must be talking about the other 3%.
This is a bitch ass motherfucker talking bullshit. Cause my man didn't even get to the stats on game 6. And keep using me. He didn't even get to game 6 or 7 when Kevin Love.
I got to game 6. Game 6, he dropped like 5.
I've never in my life.
He didn't even get to that.
I will read you game 7 if you really want to hear it. I will. You talk about 2016.
Dropped a whopping 11.
There's no need to get to game 5 or 6 or whatnot because he never was better than Paul Gasol.
Okay. Kevin Love in game 7 had 9 points, 3 assists. Now he had plus 19 because he had 14 rebounds, but
Oh my God, the terror of 9 points.
so he didn't have an awful game, but that still doesn't prove.
Now that you know game 6 and 7, what now?
And clearly Paul Gasol is the better player.
Nah, fuck that. I'm going back to the Brady thing, bro, because I'm not letting that shit slide.
Pau Gasol. I'm gonna look at career stats now.
For one, there's only one player in NFL history that I might be able to say was a better overall player than Brady, and that's Deion Sanders, bro.
Okay.
That's only all pure.
Brady was
Absolutely
What?
not, bro. Absolutely not. Ray Lewis would be cooked in today's NFL.
You're crazy.
What? Show me Ray Lewis covering his face.
Yeah, he covered his face all the time. Covered his face all the time. We take out any tight end. He did it his whole career.
You're telling me that he is going man for man and blocking out tight end?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm not even.
Well, hey, tell me what you did when you went to go practice with the Colts.
What position were you? Let me hear this. What position were you?
I was a free safety.
He was
you were a
ass
free
back,
safety.
man.
What did you
Every
prefer,
time he tried to
single
get on
high
the
or
field, the coach said, "Hey, get your ass back."
Where'd you go to college?
UNC and
Look at
Ohio
his ass
State.
back, bro.
Ohio State.
He said, "Coach, I can go out there, coach. Hey,
I'm
get
sorry.
your ass back."
I gotta look up your
What
tape,
year?
bro. I gotta look up your tape.
What years were you at Ohio State?
Yeah, you can look at my tape.
His tape was Scott.
92 to 96.
92 to 96?
I gotta ask a question. I'm an Ohio State fan. What year did you play at Ohio?
He said 92 to 96.
So that was before Jim Trust.
Yeah, it was before
That motherfucker played in the state of Ohio. Stop it, bro.
Hey, don't shit on Ohio State. What the fuck?
What's your name, cuz? I'm hearing
He said he was a safety, I think.
bro, do you know how many fucking safeties are on fucking roster?
A lot. No, a lot.
But if he was drafted in the NFL and he was on a practice squad, then he must have been good enough. Which means he's probably at the top of the depth chart.
Are you Alonzo Shavers?
Definitely that one. If I gotta put my money on it.
He's reading off the.
You sound like a Central McCollum.
He's reading off the 1995 safeties for Ohio State.
I mean, not till 898. Like, bro, you really, I'm here. I'm here on the football focus. I'm trying to figure out who you are, bro.
Just say your name.
So he leaves.
Okay, Uncle Rico.
He leaves because he got.
Dude, just say your name.
Correct. Can I please get a name, gang?
He left, you know.
If you actually made a practice squad and you actually played for a safety at Ohio State, you'd think you would own up to that shit and really.
I ain't fucking leave. Y'all kicked me out. As a dick.
What was your name?
Man, what the fuck was my name?
Dude, it's a genuine question.
Colts in Ohio State. We're trying to look it up.
I was on the fucking practice squad.
Okay.
You wanna look at my name?
Trying to see your
Yeah, we're trying to look it up. You didn't know that we could do that nowadays?
Look it up. I ain't never dressed. I
He-
ain't never dressed, but
He looked up the 1995 Ohio State team and he named off safeties.
Yeah, what's your name?
Kobe. That's my fucking name.
What's your jersey number?
At Ohio State, it was 43.
Alright, look up number 43, you know.
1995.
at Ohio State, bro.
I ain't never dressed, so
So you never dressed.
How were you good enough to get into the NFL then?
yeah, I made the NFL on practice squad because I
How-
understand defense.
But even practice squad players were really good in college.
Yeah, bro, shut the fuck up, bro. So you went straight from playing high school to NFL? You played high school.
I went straight from high school to UNC. Was with Torbosh at UNC. That was the head coach.
Number 43, Ohio State, 1995.
Hold on, you're telling me
On practice squad, yeah.
So where was the development? How did you develop to be a good enough player to be in the NFL if you never dressed in college?
And in practice squad, even practice squad players were really good in college.
And go do shit that, yeah, I can run practice on the second string. I can run practice on the other side.
Listen, I don't give a fuck about how you trying to. I don't give a fuck about you trying to motherfucking lie about your life and about the fake ball that you know. It's the fact that you've been trying to do it like I'm an imbecile, like I'm not smart enough.
I'm looking at 1995 Ohio State's team. There's nobody number 43, and there's no Kobe.
There is number 43. His name's Ryan Miller, not Kobe.
Ryan, 1995's team. But he's a linebacker. Let me ask you this. Did you have...
Your name would still be on the roster.
Let me ask you, did you have 3 interceptions in 1995?
No.
Okay, so you're not number 43. Because that's what Ryan Miller did.
I was done at Ohio State by 95.
Wait, you said you played 92 to 96.
That is not what it's called.
You said that!
Put the drink down, man. You're ruining your life.
There ain't no fucking drinking going on.
Just...
What are you talking about, man?
This is you sober. We have problems.
Can you at least tell me? What you were on the Jerry Springer show for whenever you went?
Whatever. That's some bitch ass motherfucker. Anyway, ain't no 96.
Yo, I talked to you like 4 times, I remember.
Okay, what year... If you want to make that argument, what year were you at Ohio State? What years exactly?
I told you. 92 to 96.
You just...
What are you talking about?
You just...
And
Wait.
Let him finish.
No, that's what I'm saying. And I didn't dress. I ain't get no number or was on I don't know.
But how... If you weren't dressed, how were you good enough to make the NFL?
This motherfucker was enrolled at the community college down the street.
He was enrolled at Franklin Community College, which is like near Ohio State.
As somebody who's literally worked with a kid who's about to go to the league right now, there is zero chance in hell you're going out of high school directly into college, having 0 game snaps out there.
And if you made the practice squad, you were still really good in college. If you made the practice squad.
I was really good in college. I went to UNC, got to a little bit of trouble, got kicked out of UNC, went to the fucking Navy, and then when I came
There are a lot of side quests.
I walked on to Ohio State because the guy I played football with that won state championships with was a member of Ohio State. He put in a good word. I walked on and was part of the practice squad, and the same thing happened in the NFL.
What?
I fucking showed up for a trial.
That's not how shit works.
Here's what I'm saying. I showed up in Indianapolis for open tryouts, made the practice squad, was on practice squad there. Went to
NFL work like American Idol.
went to Washington on practice squad.
You still have to be 1 in 1,000 good in college to make it to the NFL practice squad.
No, that is not true. That's not true. That is not.
How is that not true? Every player on the practice squad was a dog in college.
Because I was Drawing up plays and getting people in the right position than I was.
Wait, did you say he's citing off a movie?
That's what, no, dead ass.
Anything's possible at the kicker in Houston.
That's what this is. This is movie where Mark Wahlberg tries out for the fucking Eagles and misses the team. And then after that, he runs a fucking punt return back for a touchdown. This is the same exact.
Anything is possible. If the Houston kicker was selling bricks in Houston and kicked 2 fucking field goals last night to beat the Texans. So anything's fucking possible.
There's a difference. We're talking about kicker compared to safety.
Safety is a skill position for defense. You have to be really fucking good. Dude, do you not realize safeties are one of the Safeties have to be one of the smartest players on the football field. They have to scan the whole area.
Actually, hold on. You want me to really get with you? I'm on spot track right now. I can tell you how much you made if you give me a name, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
As far as I know, the guy came was trainer John Cooper.
No, I'm just keeping it 100 correct. If you give me your name and I can tell you the contract, it tells me every contract that's been signed by every team up until like the 1980s. So if you were really on a team, I'll take your name in right here, bro.
Even if it was Colts.
Yeah, no, they got practice squad players too and everything, because my boy is on here that I went to school with, and that nigga only made the practice squad because 10 years later, his name is here on the squad. He's on here, I know for a fact he will be on here because of practice.
Anything's possible.
His name is Shane Leatherberry. He was my high school coach.
And he was probably a dog in college, wasn't he?
He literally broke the fucking record for...
Exactly. You have to be really good in college to still make the NFL, even if it's a practice squad.
And he was only there for 10 days. In college, Ray Hopkins. Motherfucker said he never drank in college.
Could I give you a name? Who went in the NFL practice squad? Brock Lesnar, man. And he didn't even make it to the NFL. He made it to the
No, that that is like a big known thing.
Machine. You see, and I get it. He's Jews. What about Bill Goldberg? That's another one too. Yeah, get it to the NFL.
Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns was on the fucking Vikings.
What?
I mean, look up your practice squad shit in your little thing. Put in Brock Lesnar and see if that name fucking pops up.
Dude, all you gotta tell us is your name, dude. It's not that hard.
He doesn't want to tell us his name because he knows I
have Brock Lesnar right here. He had a fucking... Why wouldn't you want to flex your name, bro? Why wouldn't you want to fax your name?
If you made it to the NFL, even if it was practice squad, you'd think you'd be sitting here like, yeah, that's my name. Look it up.
Yeah, you would have a whole different tone. Brother, Brock Lesnar got a $7,000 signing.
I got another name for you. Baron Corbin's another one too. I mean, the wrestler, but he was an NFL player too.
Damn, what's up with all these NFL players doing WWE?
That's what they do. That's what
They don't deal with the offensive tackle for the Jags.
Look up Roman Reigns. He made the fucking team.
Yeah, he actually did.
I think.
No, he was on an NFL team.
Yeah, he actually made the roster. I believe he played games for the Vikings. Yeah.
You know something? Before my mom passed away, she went to school with two of the greatest players at their position, Maurice Stringer and Maurice Claret.
Hmm.
I have no idea.
I know Claret.
I know Corey Stringer. I know Corey Stringer. He was only 20.
What sport do they play?
They were with the Vikings. Maurice Claret went to Ohio State.
Oh, Claret was a beast, yeah.
I remember about Stringer.
Wait, hold on. So your mom banged both of them? Hold on.
Dude, no.
Let me take this over. I have that. Wait, bro, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, it's not cool, man.
His mom knew him. She didn't fuck him. What the f... She didn't fuck him. She just knew him.
No, you can't say stuff like that. That doesn't fit me well, man.
Oh, fuck you. Gil said he worked under John Cooper. Alright?
Oh, Claret was a beast, though. He wasn't better than... He wasn't better than Bush, but he was a beast.
Stop selling the drugs and wouldn't stop getting suspended. And then Ohio State kicked him off. You can't take the hood out of him.
But y'all wanna whatever. Google the fucking contract.
What's the name?
Here's the thing about being on the practice squad that y'all motherfuckers.
We can't Google anything if you don't give a name.
What do you mean? I gave you my name.
You said Kobe. That was it.
What the fuck do you want? A fucking
We don't believe you,
number?
bro. Nigga,
I mean, what the fuck are you talking about, dude?
I need a first and last. After that, bro, I'm done asking.
What are you talking about?
Alright, if we search your name and we see your name on there, we will believe you.
Alright. So, give me 3 people in this space right now. Give me your real name, your first name, and your last name. Spell it out right now. In this fucking space.
I have nothing to hide from you niggas. Evan
Just say it, motherfucker. Follow it out.
BRANDONHENRY.
Ah, bullshit.
What? We need one more person to spell out their name.
Hold on, I didn't even hear the fuck. You everybody, including me, is spell out your fucking name, and I'm gonna write it down.
What? Why?
Yeah, go ahead. That's what you want to do to me? That's what you really
You were the one who brought up that you were in the NFL practice squad.
You everybody, and spell out your goddamn name. Go ahead and do
You a weirdo, bro. You are a weirdo.
No, he's being honest, assholes.
Go ahead and do it.
You,
Spell out your name.
dude, if you were in an NFL practice squad,
Your name, and then I'm gonna Google it and see what fucking pops up with your name.
you're a weirdo.
Go ahead.
Dude, you kept saying on and on and on that you made an NFL practice squad.
Let me hear the first 2 of the setting, and then I'll give you mine.
Listen.
Go ahead.
Oh my god.
I wanna know. No, I'm just saying. Go ahead. Give me your name. Give me your name. Your real name. Your fucking real name. Give me your real fucking name. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You didn't make the NFL practice squad. You didn't play college at Ohio State, New York, North Carolina. So just shut the fuck up.
Whatever. Go ahead. Give me your real name.
At this point, bro, we already know you're lying, and we don't even want to entertain it no more.
What are you talking about? We lying. What? So you want me to give you my real name?
Because if you really made it and you would brag about that shit, you wouldn't just...
Wait, you want me to give me mine?
You would brag about that shit if you really made it.
I already gave it to you. I wasn't bragging. I was just telling you truths and facts. But go ahead. I've already gave you mine. If this tape was recorded, you can rewind it and see what it was. Yeah. I was probably before that was the class. Go ahead.
My cousin's the richest man in America.
Yeah. Give me your name.
My name is
One person in this space, give me their real name, and I'll give you mine.
I just told you, my cousin's the richest man in America. My last name is Musk.
My dad.
I'll tell you mine. My real name's Janelle, just like it says on my profile. And then Musk.
Hi, Janelle. What's up?
One person is all I'm asking for. Go ahead, give me it.
I just did.
Jake knows the truth. He already knows my real name. So, give me your name. Give me your name. For all these haters out here, give me your name. Give me your name, and I'll give you mine.
I'm not a hater, but I just told you my last name.
Yeah. That's what I thought. All y'all fuckers are full of shit.
I have no problem with you giving you my name. my dad was a politician.
No. Motherfuckers that wanna fucking like act like they're fucking athletes, like this motherfucker. Give her name, motherfuckers. Give her name.
You're a football.
Talking right now. Who's talking right now?
I'm telling you, go fuck yourself. That's
Jake needs
Why do you sound like you're clenching your ass cheeks when you're talking?
because I'm clenching my ass cheeks while I'm talking to you, motherfucker.
Alright, well, drop your nuts or something. I don't know.
I swear to God, I'm swear to God, you're gonna
Give me your name, homie. Give me your name. I'll give you mine. Give me yours.
Devin Palmer, bro. My name is I'll come clean. My name is
Devin Palmer? What the bullshit name is that?
No, my name is Seventies here. We're talking to a nigga who literally has Scooby-Doo as his profile picture. Like, what are we doing right now?
Alright.
Have real life.
Devin Palmer.
Yeah. If you care to know, my name is Secundis.
They are both gone.
Yes! You did God's work.
I'm tired.
Dude, he's a fucking pathological liar. He's a manipulator and he's a narcissist. Hey, we don't have to talk about somebody faking that they were on the practice squad.
Lucas.
Oh, is Jake the guy that was talking with his ass?
Jake is the one with that ass clenching shit.
Entertainment while I'm working overnight. Appreciate it.
Hold on, Jake. What? Jake.
What I don't get, okay? I told him my name, and he kept, "What's your name? What's your name?" I told him my name.
He was drunk and lying.
They both were.
Using logic against their
Dude,
I'm here to talk sports, bro. I don't want
if you made the, even if you just made the practice squad, and then, you know what he said too? He said, because I asked him, when did you play at Ohio State? And he's like, or he told me originally, I didn't play in 1995. And then I told him, what years were you at Ohio State? 1992 to 1996. And I said, didn't you play at Ohio State from 1992 to 1996? I never said that. Oh my god. Dude. Probably has 2 teeth in his mouth defending.
It's stupid. Like, my mom went to school with players that were in the NFL. And I just said them right off the rip. I said Corey Stringer.
And is he the one that said that your mom fucked him? Who said that in here?
That was Jake.
That was fucked up. Of course it was Jake.
My cousin played for the New England Patriots in '82, but I don't take the credit for it.
Well, you also are cousins with one of the richest people in the world.
You're damn right I am.
Wait, actually?
Yes, I am. I've proved it. I have proved it to them. They can verify.
Alright, send me $2,000.
So we're talking to Elon Musk's... Fuck. Elon Musk's cousin.
In order for you to prove it, you gotta send everybody $1,000.
I'm not as rich as that motherfucker.
But we're talking to Elon's cousin.
I mean, just because they're cousins.
Yeah, I've only met the nigga one time. No, he's really, he's my real cousin. My grandfather and his grandfather were brothers.
Do you have his phone number?
No, I don't want.
Well, he abandons his own kids, so I wouldn't be surprised if he abandons his family, so...
Then he's not your real cousin.
No, he might be. Elon just abandons his own kids.
No, he doesn't give a shit about his family.
He doesn't give a shit about anyone except himself.
I don't,
Listen,
we don't really.
if you can't call somebody, they're not your real cousin. That's not your real cousin, bro.
Well, I mean, I have cousins that I can't call that they're over in PA.
Your cousin's a cheerleader.
Yeah, my cousin's a cheerleader for the Commanders.
Oh, that's not your real cousin.
She is my real cousin. I've seen her numerous times.
She doesn't know you, pal. She's not telling anybody that she's your cousin.
My dad's a politician.
Well, can you call your dad?
Well, yeah.
That's your real dad.
What? So if you don't talk to your sister anymore, if you don't talk to your sister anymore, if you can't call her, she's not your real sister anymore.
Don't claim somebody. Don't claim nobody. Don't claim anybody that you can't call and they'll pick up the phone.
I mean, I agree with you.
I can't call her, but
I don't talk to anybody on my mom's side of the family, but I'm kind of close with some people on my dad's side.
I can't disagree with you.
honestly, all my mom's side of the family is dead except for two brothers. But they've been gone for years. So I don't even know where the hell they are. They didn't even show up to my mom's funeral.
Damn.
God damn.
The one's been missing for years in Iraq, and the other one,
Oh shit.
I don't know, probably bumfuck nowhere. I don't know.
Killing me just when I think we there.
So you're saying that your cousin's a prisoner of war? What you
Telling
saying?
me about next man, but next man
I don't know if he's a prisoner of war, but I know he's
got
lost.
your heart in mind.
Hasn't been heard from quite some time.
God, this was an interesting night.
The last time he was heard from was 2004. That was at his mother's funeral when his mother passed
Now
away.
wait a minute, ma, before you dead it to the curb.
That's my mom.
Good, not the herb, but it ain't me, and I ain't
Sorry to
blurred.
hear that.
I'ma still just
Yeah, that was a sad day.
things could change if you change your view.
She died like 3 months later after having me.
Keep to yourself and abide by the rules, right?
She died in February. Well, actually, it was 2005 that she died. So it was in February of 2005. She had me in 04, December 16, 2004.
Yeah, Brody, I'm 11.
What?
I'm just
What?
You're such a tyrant. Luke, are you speaking English? Yeah, I'm saying we're both from December.
Yeah, Zach's from December too. I think he's December 15th.
I'm an April baby.
Well, mine's Sunday.
We have any other April babies in here?
My dad.
Guap, what year were you born?
Me?
1988, 11.
My birthday is Sunday, and I was born in '86.
Oh, happy birthday.
Appreciate you.
I wish you went on Sunday.
I was born in 94 again.
That was a good year for music.
Oh, 1994 is. Oh my god.
That was a good year for music.
Oh my. 1994. You know what is an underrated year? You know what was an underrated year of the 90s that nobody really talks about, like music wise?
1991.
1991 is talked about a lot. 1995. Think about a lot of albums that came out that year.
I want to forget about that.
Third Eye Blind.
Third Eye Blind was 97.
I want to forget that year happened, please.
Oh, because we beat y'all in the World Series? That's fine. But 1995, there was some fucking great albums.
Glycerine.
That was 94.
Damn it.
I know.
I know my 90s music, bro. I know my 90s music.
I can tell. I can tell.
I'm like fact checking you on years.
I can tell.
It was a hit in 95, but it came out in 94.
Because Guap, I know you're a Seahawks fan. You said you support the Mariners?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go. Go ahead.
1996.
Okay.
Garbage.
1995. Again, another phenomenal album in 95.
Stupid Girl was a good song.
You cannot sneak a 90s song past this.
Yeah.
Telling you that right now.
Stupid Girl was
Some good 1995 albums include Alice in Chains' Dog album, Mariah Carey Daydream, Jagged Little Pill, Alanis Morissette. You had Garbage. You had Oasis.
great album. Great.
There were some beauties in 95.
I would say Joe, but that's 1997.
What did you say? What song? What album?
It would be,
Smashing Pumpkins, Melancholy, Infinite Sadness.
I want to go home.
Goo Goo Dolls. Boy Named Goo came out in 95.
who will see? Someone who can't see. That shit is so hot. I don't care about it, but things people good.
I still can't get over Brady not being a top 3 quarterback.
Oh, we're not doing this again. Yeah, I can't get over it either.
Nah, it's not bullshit.
And for some reason, that might not be the craziest thing we heard tonight, because a guy tried to argue that he went to the NFL practice.
He wasn't.
And that motherfucker was talking about Forrest Gump.
Oh yeah, he tried to put in that side quest.
From that day on, I was gone from where I was running. Greatest
I
thing
can
in
run like the wind blows.
There's two things
I watched a lot.
that I will talk for hours and hours and hours on.
1994.
1994 was a phenomenal. The whole 90s was phenomenal, but it's my favorite decade of music of all time.
I like the song Buddy Holly by Weezer.
That was 94. You got that right. Stone Temple Pilots, Purple, Soundgarden, Super Unknown. Radiohead was 95, but Pablo Honey was 93. Jars of Flies, Alice in Chains. You had the Blue Album, Weezer. Yeah, there was some good ones. REM, Monster. Oh yes, and the one thing I like to say is, to me, the 90s is the best decade of all time, music-wise, because here's just a fact for you. It is the only decade ever where rock, pop, rap, country, R&B all were in the charts at the same time. You just, that's a fact. The 90s were just the best time of all time. That's not even just with music, movies, just everything. The acting scene, just it was such a beautiful decade.
I think I'm gonna watch a Christmas movie tomorrow.
You're gonna watch what movie?
I think I'm gonna watch a Christmas movie tomorrow. I don't know which one I'm gonna watch.
Just watch Christmas Vacation. That's what you're supposed to start Christmas movies with.
Fuck yeah, watch Die Hard. You should watch the Polar Express.
Polar Express, good one.
It's the 20th anniversary.
Yep.
They're coming out with a new one, I think, actually. They're coming out with a sequel to it. It's crazy.
Just another classic that they'll ruin because people wanted it.
Here's what I say with back to the music. Obviously, like I said, it's my favorite decade of all time. So, I like every year from the 90s music wise, but the top years, I think where it was insanity was 91, 92, 94, 95, 97, 98.
Well, 98 was when the pop music really got big.
Yeah, like, see, that's the one, like,
You go to school and picture your girlfriend's dressed like Britney Spears.
And the world was introduced to boy bands.
oh, it depends on what fucking boy band you're talking about. I cannot stand Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, I was in the store and I caught myself singing that for some reason the other night. I don't know why. It just popped up in my head.
Yeah. I mean, every year's good, but those are like the biggest music years, I think.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab my phone call.
And it means nobody will get kicked.
Alright, that one dude needed to get kicked.
I don't kick people unless I have a reason.
That was a big reason.
Unless your name is Boomin.
I've seen people that like to block me for no fucking reason and just left the fucking thing.
Dude, I I've never met someone who says, "Oh, I was on the NFL practice squad and I played college at Ohio State."
Even if I was on a practice squad, I would still blow it about.
Yeah, you would still talk about it. And oh, look me up. Yeah. That's how I know he was lying, and then I caught him on his lies. It was funny.
I would be on an NFL practice squad because at least you make $700,000 on practice.
I caught him on his lies, and then he started getting pissed at me.
Start getting pissed at everything.
Because you remember when I said, "Oh, but you said this," and the whole space went quiet, and so it was like, damn. He's like, "I want you guys to tell me your name." Dude, like,
I told him my name.
I told him mine too. He's like, "No, I want your name. Tell me your name." I'm like, "I already told you. You didn't listen." And then you went on a side quest to the Navy? What? That's why.
It's possible he got in trouble.
That's why I called him Uncle Rico.
Maurice Claret got in trouble at Ohio State. There was
But he said,
I truly doubt we was talking to Claret.
but he said that he went to North Carolina and then got in trouble. And he started at North Carolina. Then he went to Ohio State.
Ohio State would not take a person that got in trouble.
Ohio State's gotten in trouble while having guys, but that's a different.
I'm just saying Ohio State would not take him in.
Yeah, and then we tried to Google it. I was looking at 1995 Ohio State roster. Because you
Maurice Claret was a big reason why Ohio State won the championship in 2002, though.
Oh yeah, he was good. He was.
Well, gee, Brent, I would hope he'd be going to have 16 touchdowns on a year.
No, yeah, I know, but Claret was a beast. But
those were the years of the NFL. Those are the years of football where you were one and done.
yeah, but the thing is, like, even if the farthest you went is the practice squad, you still had to be really fucking good in college. Really good.
Or at least somewhat decent.
Yeah, you can't just, you have to be, like you said, somewhat decent at least, too. Like, you can't just walk into an NFL facility for tryouts and just say, oh, I'm here.
Hey guys, look at me. Hey guys.
Stupidity. Bunch of stupidity. And a bunch of lies. He lives on a throne of lies.
I'm about to text you something, Austin.
So what's it like over there, swamp in Texas today?
Just another day in paradise.
Just see, Austin.
What's it like in Ohio? Cold?
You know how it is here, just fucking 85 degrees.
You got a cold front coming in. It's supposed to snow here next week.
Yes, sir. Bitcoin almost 90,000.
Oh, yeah. Lucas, you live in Miami County, don't you, Miami?
Yes, sir.
I want to go home.
That's where I want to be.
When you win County, do you not want your next day off?
Not on Sunday.
Damn.
Shit.
Mine is Wednesday.
What an interesting night on the space, guys. Holy shit.
That show was pretty wild.
We debated about Brady. Then we had the whole Pau Gasol, Kevin Love thing.
The Tom Brady.
Then the whole, God, the thing that takes the cake is the stupid,
The names.
yeah. That Brady take wasn't even the craziest thing tonight. Oh my.
I'm back. I got my phone cord.
Yeah, that Brady take wasn't even the craziest thing tonight. That's impressive. I love how I had the most like Sodom hot take in the damn space tonight. My hot take was Francisco Lindor's the most overrated player in baseball, but some people would actually understand.
But I guess hitting a grand slam to beat the Phillies makes up for it, right?
I'm not going to deny Lindor. He had a good year, but you know, let's talk about Matt Olson's 2023, how it would have blown Lindor's 2024 out of the water.
As a Braves fan, we could have that conversation.
Like, Matt Olson wasn't even considered. I don't remember if he was considered for MVP last year.
No, in his first year as a Brave, he was.
Which is weird.
He led the NL in home runs, I believe.
Yeah, and then he literally hit the same average as Lindor last year. But he also hit 54 homers and 139 RBIs.
Jose Ramirez is better than Francisco Lindor.
Did Jose Ramirez get a top 3?
No.
Yeah.
Unfortunately not.
It was probably Shohei, or Shohei's in the National League now. Fuck. I keep forgetting that. For so many years, he was in the American League.
Judge, Soto,
And who?
and Bobby.
Bobby Witt. Okay, that makes sense then. But if Jose Ramirez was in the National League, he should be above Lindor. People don't understand. Lindor had help. Lindor got bailed out. Are we gonna forget the wild card against the Brewers when Pete Alonso hit that homer?
I just want to know how Austin Wells was a Rookie of the Year finalist over.
Oh, we're going back to that?
Because Brandon will tell you, Cade Smith was absolutely disgusting.
Oh, he was.
Cade Wells got his team to the ALCS. Austin Wells, my bad.
You can say the same for Cade Smith. We wouldn't be in the ALCS without him.
But
I don't even know who the fuck Cade Smith is.
Cade Smith had like a 1.19 ERA. He's a bullpen arm.
He had a 1.91 ERA, 130 strikeouts, a 0.9 WHIP in 74 games played, and 75 innings pitched.
Some good ass stats.
And he had one save. And
I can still feel the breeze
35 holes.
that rustles through the trees.
Because he was our setup guy. He wasn't our closer. His Class A was the closer.
But yeah, back to the Lindor thing. Lindor got bailed out, but they don't talk about that.
Hey, Zach. Not Zach. Brandon.
Huh.
You know who's coming back next year for Cleveland that's going to make our bullpen even more disgusting?
Who?
You remember the guy, Trevor Stappen?
Yeah.
He's coming back next year.
Well, we had the same thing. You gotta think with us Braves fans. We said the same thing about Matzik. Matzik came back and shit the bed.
Yeah, I was real happy about him coming back, and then he did what he did. It just... I'm just fucking glad we don't have to worry about Luke Jackson anymore.
Oh, God. He was never really all that in 21 either. He was okay, but...
You know, I mean, if you remember, we could have had a sweep, but he fucking, against the Dodgers, but he fucking gave up that home run.
Hey, I'm excited for Spencer Schwellenbach next year.
I am too. I really hope he does well, and I think he will.
I hope so too, because we always have these, what I like to call, AAAA players, where they're great in AAA but horrible in the majors. That's with a lot of pitchers we have. We have some pitchers that, like AJ Smith-Shawver, Bryce Elder, all these guys that we keep bringing up to the majors that end up shitting their pants, but are really good in AAA.
I don't know. I need to get Matthew Boyd back.
I want Bryce Elder to go back to his 2023 first half form.
I need Matthew Boyd back and Shane Bieber, and my team will be complete.
I just don't want to see Freed go to the Dodgers.
I'd rather see Fried go to the Dodgers than the Mets.
Nah, I think he'll probably end up. I think he'll either go to the Cubs, the Dodgers, or he'll stay with Atlanta.
I just hope he has the courage and morals to not, if he is gonna leave, not go to the fucking Mets.
I don't see him going to the Mets.
Because if he goes to the Mets, man, that's something I can't forgive him for. Glavin was different because Glavin came back and made things right.
That is true. That is very true. It was weird seeing him in a Mets uniform, though.
Yeah.
Not so much as seeing Maddox in a Chicago Cubs uniform. But
Well, at least Maddox started his career with the Cubs, so it.
I mean, not the Cubs, the Padres.
Oh yeah.
Hey Lucas, how about those Heat?
Yes, sir. How about the Heats, man?
Did they win today or did they not play today?
We played yesterday. We beat the Wolves.
Nice. Beat the Bulls today.
We haven't beat the Wolves in Minnesota in 7 years.
Well, you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about Carl Anthony Towns.
Exactly.
I think the Wolves got better though with that trade.
Oh, of course. Yeah. I mean, we only
I do think
one.
I do think Julius Randle's a better has been playing better. He's a better defender too.
And Randall can hit the three too, every now and then.
Yeah, I mean he obviously.
And they was begging to get out of this random contract. They found somebody to do
It was a good too, and they also got DiVincenzo too.
I heard Knicks fans, they weren't as pissed about the whole Towns and Randall thing. They were more pissed about the fact DiVincenzo was involved with it. I wish the Warriors would have kept DiVincenzo around.
Are the Cavs actually legit?
God, I don't know.
I think you gotta wait for.
It's still early.
There's still hope. I want to see them on defense. And let's get it. Like, let's give them 6 games.
And I would also tell you, Austin, it's still early. So,
Honestly, the Cavs aren't healthy.
I've been impressed with my Warriors so far.
I mean, they're still without Imani Bates right now. They're still without Max Strus.
Mm-hmm.
Dean Waite's still been dealing with an injury.
I'm really impressed with my Warriors so far.
Yeah, the Warriors doing pretty good without Klay Thompson.
It's Buddy Hield. He has filled Clay's void.
Buddy Hield been going crazy, man.
What's incredible is people don't even know it. Buddy Hield is on pace to be in the top 15 for career threes made all time. And what's helping us this year is we have depth. We have a lot of depth this year.
Yeah, that's the Cavs' big thing. Their depth is good. They're better this year.
It looks like Steve Kerr did say when the offseason started this year, he's like, we're gonna compete for Curry's 5th ring. He's like, we're not, just because we lost Clay doesn't mean we're gonna stop competing for Curry's 5th ring. And he's yeah. I mean, it don't look like they're not competing. They're definitely competing for Curry's 5th ring.
You know who's been a big part of this Cavaliers team? And Brand, I hate to say it, he cooked. Absolutely cooked your team. Ty Jerome.
Yeah, I know.
Ty Jerome has been cooking, bro.
Yeah, I know.
And this is a guy that J.B. Bickerstaff last year put on healthy scratch the whole year. Didn't even give him a chance to play.
Yeah.
Now he's playing like a man on a mission.
Yeah, because I probably pissed him off. I'd play like a man on a mission too if I was on healthy scratch. That's just fucking stupid.
Dude, I'm so happy with Kenny Atkinson, bro.
Apparently, JB Bickerstaff looks like he was carried by talent, because he ain't doing shit with Detroit.
He's like, you know what he's good for, Brandon?
Hmm.
He's a guy that can build a culture.
Yeah, but I remember saying last month, watch the Pistons find themselves into a play-in because they have decent talent. And they have a coach who's made the playoffs. Yeah, that hasn't worked out so far. And they have Cade. Jaden Ivey should be getting better.
Malik Beasley's good too. They have Tim Hardaway Jr.
I predicted they would at least get into the play-in, and they haven't played like they want to get into the play-in, so.
There's no reason this team should not get the play-in, Brett. I'm looking at the roster, bro.
You have Cade, Jaden Ivey, you have Malik Beasley, you have
Tim Hardaway Jr., Tobias Harris, Asir Thompson. I mean,
yeah, they're kind of weak on their reserves, but I mean that's.
Isaiah Stewart.
But I'm not expecting them to be insane, but I'm expecting them to at least make it to the play-in and possibly get like the 7 or 8 seed in the playoffs.
Cavs play the Sixers on Wednesday. They play back on Wednesday.
Warriors play the Mavericks.
We played today if we beat the Bulls.
Yeah, I'm just.
I'm honestly checked out on football, to be honest with you.
I don't know. I'm. I mean.
And then New York Jets, it gets double worse.
I'm a Falcons fan, so I don't know what to believe anymore.
You're hoping the season goes high enough.
I just, I don't know. Every time I get my hope back, oh, I got my hopes up again. We lose.
You know what I will say though? You know what the season series all time, or you know what the series is all time between Falcons and Saints?
Well, it's pretty damn close.
It's dead time, 56-56.
Yeah, but it's inexcusable this year. We're so much better than the Saints this year.
I get you're so much better, but here's the thing. You can be so bad, but when you play in division...
Okay, I'll get that argument in a way, because look at Ohio State, Michigan. I know this is college, but there's been years Michigan has beaten Ohio State, and Michigan hasn't even been ranked.
Look at the Browns. What the Browns did to the Ravens this year.
And there's some interesting stats out there. Lamar Jackson is like terrible against the Steelers. I don't know, but the Steelers are always consistently decent though. So I don't.
What's it like over there in Florida, Brad?
I told you what it was like.
Oh, 85 degrees.
Mm-hmm. I'm about to hop off of here probably in a few.
Same.
That was just insanity.
Yeah, I watched so many brain cells tonight.
I have that all on stream, by the way.
Nice.
So.
Alright, Swamp, I'll talk to you tomorrow, friend. I'll talk to you tomorrow as well.
Yeah, I'll see y'all. I'm out of here. Alright, stream, that's gonna do it too for on here. Alright, I'm out.